YouTube, TikTok, man. How y'all been? How y'all been? I have not been live in a few days, and honestly, I'm coming down with a little something. Got a little sick out here, so I might try to do this little live for like I don't know how long we gonna be on here, man. But it's been so much stuff that's happened. I have not been live since I don't know for about a week or something now. But I'm gonna try to get back active for y'all, man. But it's just been so much stuff has been so much stuff has been happening, bro. Like it is so much going on right now. I don't even know what to talk about first. What I do know is that there's a trend of black women saying that they minding their business. Now I didn't did a whole little video on it and everything, but I thought it was very interesting, because I understand the sentiment of what they're saying, because black women be the loudest voices and then want to speak up for other groups of people. And now with the results of the presidency, there's been a lot of videos of them basically saying we just gonna be quiet this time around. So I understand that, but it just hearing that border Caesar and everything, man. I'm like, ooh wee, it's gonna get lit out here. It's gonna get lit out here, man. What's going on, Miss Peach? It's been so much. Y'all forgive me. Like I said, I'm getting a little sick. But I'll be all right though. You know what I'm saying? God's children, we always prevail. I rebuke this little cold or whatever it is in the name of Jesus. Now, with that being said, that boy said, of course there is. Families can be deported together. I was like, oh, we coming in hot with this type of energy, baby. And I'm all for it. I am all for it. Let me tell you why I'm all for it. Because that's what America wanted. This is what America voted for. This is what you voted for. So this is what you get. Don't cry. And then I came across a video of a Caucasian woman crying online, talking about my family, my family, my family. They disown me because I voted for Trump. My God. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna get through what? You gonna get through it? Oh, okay. I mean, like, what you crying on the internet for? Stand up. Like that black woman said, stand up. What you crying on the internet for then, baby? If you really gonna get through it and you're not mad that your family cut you off, then what you crying on the internet for? I can't stand the person that crying on the internet. You shouldn't be crying on the internet unless you have a testimony. Jesus been so good to me. I want to thank y'all for blessing me, and some tears come out your eyes. My family, they don't want nothing to do with me because I voted for Trump. Oh my God. Whatever shall I do? Just keep moving like everybody else. Karen, why are you crying on the internet? Karen, we don't care about your tears, Karen. If you felt that bad about it, why you tell people who you voted for? Why you tell people who you voted for if you that worried about it, white woman? If you that worried about it, white woman, why you tell somebody? There's action. I mean, there's repercussions for your actions. Now, do I think that a person should disown their family member because of that? No. But hey, actions have consequences, and nobody has to agree with you. If nobody wants to talk to you, they don't have to talk to you. That's what you get. That's what you get. You got people looking up. Can they change their vote? I said, oh my God. Bro, the education system is failed us. Can you change your vote? Not once. Have you ever changed your vote even when you were, I don't know, playing basketball? We gonna vote to see who teams are. What do you mean? Can you change your vote? What do these people be thinking about? So y'all thought it was a game. You thought you was gonna go in and troll the voting process? Is that what you're telling me? This is what y'all telling me, bro. Y'all tap the screen, shut it out. You're telling me that some of y'all voted as a joke. Now you want to change because you shouldn't even ask the questions. Can you change your vote if you voted with intentions? What are you talking about? Can you change your vote? The fact that I even uh uh saw that even trending, I'm like, huh? What you mean can you change your vote? That's what you get. You guys, so you thought it was a game. You never troll the voting process because not every vote gonna count anyway, based on the elector how you say that goddamn word? Electoral college. There we go. Based on that. So you trying to you got black men in Atlanta. This black man in Atlanta on the right side of these words, y'all can't see it on YouTube, but on the right side, the little black guy that I got down here, this man said, not the one at the very bottom, but the one on top. This man literally said from Atlanta, Trump, he stood on what, how you doing, mother of six, how you doing? He stood on business, and Kamala, she was wishy-washy. Nigga, what? What do you mean? He said what he's gonna say. He sounded like he was a man. He say what he gonna say. He say he gonna get it done. He sound masculine, and I'm like, oh wow. So that black agenda y'all didn't care about. I just find it funny that the same amount of criticism that Miss Kamala is getting, Trump doesn't get from a lot of you black folks. Now I cannot throw black men under the bus. I'm not doing that. I'm not even gonna blame black men. I'm talking about this black man. I'm not gonna blame black men because black men overall, from the ones who voted for Kamala. Oh well. So you can't really blame this one on black men. You can't, but certain black men are coming out to say why they voted. And this one said because of how he sound. He said he say what he want to say. Oh, so he's a macho man. So you're impressed by a man that just gets up there and talk. Really? That makes you, that's what won your vote, bro? Really? Have y'all seen this? Black men from Atlanta or black. I'm like, bro, make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And then I didn't hear nothing about no platinum plan 2.0. I'm just like, tell me, where's the platinum? You're calling me a leftist, but my views mostly align with conservative values, but you're calling me a leftist. You're an idiot. This is a Christian speaking on how y'all decided. So who's having a meltdown? I'm calling out hypocrisy, dummy. What are you talking about? I'm just not a MAGA. I'm not a MAGA cult person. I'm calling out hypocrisy. How am I melting down? I got all these multiple topics. I'm talking about y'all melting down. You MAGA people are melting down. You Caucasian people are melting down. Y'all want to change your votes. You Hispanic, I'm not Hispanic. You Latino men and women thought it was a game. And now you got black people shutting the hell up. Black women specifically, because they're the loudest voices for every single person, whether it's a Caucasian person, a freaking Latino person, shoot, I don't know, the loudest voices for Palestine, Gaza, that whole situation. The loudest voice you will ever hear is a black woman, and I don't mean no disrespect by that. I'm talking about on certain political things and stuff that's going on in the community. The loudest person you will ever see in those streets will be the black woman. So miss me with that nonsense. Now, going back to the point, where's the meltdown? I'm calling out hypocrisy. The same smoke that y'all gave Kamala. Oh, and I hope you know, black folks per capita, y'all are on them social programs that you finna be at the back of the bus. Based on the stuff that he said, it's going down. Meet me in the tram. It's going down. It's about to go down, and I'm all for it. When I start seeing people get shipped back to their flew back. They said they're gonna fly them back. Fly them back. How am I racist? Racist? You got to be a troll. Come here, Joseph. Well, racist? Black folks can't be racist. You can be prejudiced, but racist. I never put Caucasian people in chains. I don't have a system of black folks don't have a system of oppression for other people. Who said all bro? Based on who said all illegals were going to be? Wait, y'all think we are all illegals and will be deported? When did I say his Latino men are all illegals, or Latino women are all illegals and will be deported? However, if you listen to what old buddy, the new border person said, he said families can be deported together. So if there's an illegal in your family and you don't want to be separated, finito, bye-bye. But I can't wait to see this. Listen, I'm all for it, bro. I'm all for it. He said he's gonna get the border under control. I'm all for it. Bye. That's how bye. Y'all have a good one. I'm not crying no tears. I'm not feeling sad. Nothing. Because apparently this is what America voted for. So this is what you get. Dang, am I gonna cry for it? Oh shit! So I might shed a tear if I was to see like a child, being able to stay, but the father has to go or something because the father is illegal or the child. I have a heart. I'm not going to go that far. I have a heart. I have a heart, man. If I was to see something like that, I'd be like, God, dog, that's sad. But hey, come in here the right way. Follow the law, as they say, right? The law, right? And then you wouldn't be in this situation. But again, I don't feel. It's hard to feel sorry in this situation because look at how they voted. And then the cherry on top of this stupid Sunday, from the Latino men that they interviewed, they said, oh, it would be unfair for the good ones to get deported. Bro, if they're here illegally, they're not good. Dummy. What are you talking about? They're illegal. They came over here the wrong way. What is the fact that it would be unfair? Unfair, fam. Think about the way you voted. Okay, please just stick with me. If you have it don't matter if I can't even call them a hardworking, good, honest citizen because they're not a citizen. They're an illegal immigrant. So if you have illegal immigrants in your family, right? They broke the law. So they're not good. What are you talking about? What are you saying? What do you mean? What are you talking? You got to put your eye in it. Like, what are you talking about? What? What are you saying? You can't be this stupid. You cannot be. Listen. Let me take off my glasses. Look me dead in my eye, YouTube. Look me dead in my eye. You cannot be this stupid. How can I get my eye in here? I tried. You can't be this stupid. You can't be this stupid. Oh, the good ones don't ship out the good fam. They're not good. Under the scope, they will be an illegal person that got here. So bye-bye, finito. What do you mean? I didn't say all Latinos. Listen, all I'm saying is that you're cooked. And I hope black folks from this day forward, you are politically extinct. I don't think your vote even matters anymore. I really don't. Because now they see that the Democrats already see that they have your vote. Now they're going to focus on getting the Latino people and the Caucasian women and men on their side. They're not going to reject. See, if there's some criticism that I can give about the Democrats is that they did ignore the everyday American, the economy and stuff like that. That's what they did. Even Bernie said they're getting criticism from their own campaign. And how are you $20 million in debt? I'm still looking into this because you can't believe everything that somebody say. But if they really paid Beyonce $10 million to show up, Beyonce don't even come outside, but she'll come outside for 10 million. If they paid Beyonce $10 million to show up, fam, I just need 500,000. No, not even 500,000. Give me 50,000. Since y'all giving out money to just show up, I ain't even nobody big, but I appreciate a donation. Just give me 50,000, fam. 5 million to Megan to twerk. What are we talking? That was dumb. That was so dumb. That was dumb. Mishandling it. Now you 20 million. And now Donald Trump reportedly says that he has a whole bunch of money left over and he's willing to pay off the debt. Do you understand the type of humiliation that is to whoop your behind and then pay off your debt? That's like getting crossed over in basketball, breaking your ankles, you falling, and the person picks you up. Like he reaches out his hand to pick you up. That is disrespect. That ain't friendly. That's disrespect. That's disrespect. If that's true. If that's true, I'm still looking into it. I'm waiting on the proof, but it was on the news that a black woman said, she was like, I'm looking at these numbers and 10 million. I'm just saying, if that is true, I just need 50,000. Just give me 50,000. just give me 50. Eminem 1.8. I'm hoping they BSing. But anyway, like I said, it's just a whole bunch of stuff that's been happening. White woman cry, and then this dude at the what is that guy's name? I got this person up here talking about women will never sit in the presidency, and Project 2025 is back on track. God, dog, what is that dude's name? Jim Fuentes? Tim Fuentes? It's something Fuentes. Somebody help me out. Nick Fuentes. Yep. All on camera. I don't know if he was trolling. But I mean, I'm a believer in you mean what you say and you say what you mean. You mean what you say and you say what you mean. Point blank, period. Hold on, y'all. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes. How you doing?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Nothing.
Well, you requested to come up here, so you wanted to say something?
Oh, I probably forgot that I requested. No, I'm just thinking how racist liberals and thinking that I'm going to be deported when I'm not.
Well, what do you mean? So racist liberals? Who said you were going to be deported specifically?
Everyone in the comments. They're saying just because I'm half Hispanic, half Native American, and they're all just in the comments saying, "Oh, Trump's going to do this, Trump's going to do that."
But did they say it to you specifically? Did they tag you and say, "Mountain Man, here you go, you're getting deported"? Huh? Did they say it to you?
Yeah.
If there's anyone in the comments doing that, please stop. Okay, does that make you feel better?
Sure.
All right. So you do know that a lot of people is going to get deported, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So not you specifically, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry about that, and there's nothing I can do about that. So did you have a disagreement or agreement? And you keep calling me a liberal. You think I'm a liberal?
Parchment thinks you're a liberal, yeah.
You think? Why? Why is that?
Just because your talking points of that a lot of people are going to be deported, and
that's what they said. They're calling it the mass. That Trump's people is calling it the mass deportation in history, the biggest. Yeah. That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
So does that not mean a lot of people? What does mass deportation mean?
A lot of people, and I'm not disputing. Never did I say that they're not.
So, but you use that as a talking point. So you say here. So that's a liberal talking point.
No, what I'm saying is like, oh, all these immigrants are going to be deported when actually it's just illegal immigrants.
It's not
They're
just illegal immigrants, though. It's not.
It is.
It's not. Because bro, do you think that some people are going to give up just their family member by themselves and not go with their family?
They can come back the legal way. They can go through a due process.
It doesn't. No. Stick with me. 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 I said, do you not think that some people are going to leave with their family members that get deported?
They can.
Okay. Cool. So thank you. You just answered my point. You're talking about coming back. I'm talking about them getting out. We're talking about two different things. Yeah, they can come back, but I said it's going to affect them. You're not missing. You're not making any goddamn sense.
They're not being deported. They're choosing to leave with them.
Exactly. So again, this is going to affect them as well. That's the point that I'm making. You're saying it's just them being deported. The guy literally that runs the border, his words were literally, they can be deported with each other. They can be deported with their family. So it's not just going to affect them. Okay, it's going to affect the family members too. That's the point that I'm making.
Yeah, but you're making it sound like, just they're being forced. Like the people that are here legally are being forced out.
I never made it sound like that. You tried to put words in my mouth. I never made it say, hey, all of them are getting deported. I never said that. You can't even clip that. No one on this live has said all Latinos are getting deported.
Well, they have. I was talking.
I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me. All Latinos are getting deported. You can't even clip that. You can't even clip that I said that. I don't care what the comments say. I'm talking about me. I did not state that all Latinos are getting deported.
That's another thing. They think it's just Latinos. They don't understand that there's a lot of like whites, like Russians and Ukrainians.
Okay, cool. Illegal. Okay, but still.
Legally.
All right, cool. Is there any? I'm only going by the interviews that's been stated on national television. Nobody's saying it's just Latinos. I'm pretty sure there's illegal Africans here, right? There's illegal Africans. There's all kinds of cool, but still, they're making out to be the majority of those. They're making it out to be that the majority of the illegal criminals are what?
It's everybody.
No. What is the Republican Party saying?
What do you mean?
What is the Republican Party saying?
What are you talking about? Regardless of race, it doesn't matter. You're getting deported.
The Republican Party, right, is literally using Latinos, Mexicans, cartels, all that associated with it. They're using y'all as a talking point. So what are you talking about?
What do you mean using us as a...
All right, bro. You have a good day. You're too intellectually stupid to handle this conversation. I can't, bro. Like, what are you talking about? They're using Latinos, Hispanics, Mexicans, and all that stuff as a talking point. They're the ones doing it. What do you mean? But like I said, bye. No one ever, it's not just Latinos that's going to be affected, but they're making it seem like it's the majority of the Latinos. The cartels, they're coming over here. They're bringing in fentanyl, right? they're raping the children. They're using children to get here and then send the children back to bring some more here. That's the wording that's being used on that side. What are you talking about? And then they keep going, and then they keep interviewing these Latino families, which they're saying they don't even want y'all here. Because they're saying majority of them that's coming over the border are bad. Watch the news, young buck. Watch the news. What are you talking about? But hey, have fun. He tried to play stupid. It's not just us. That made it to be the majority of Latinos, not me. Oh, you're a liberal, bro. Most of my views line up with conservatives, bro. What are you talking about? Most of my views do, but I can't be balanced and call out the hypocrisy. Oh, I can't do it. See, that's why I don't like. This is why I don't like y'all on the left. That's why I really don't. Right? I mean, I don't like y'all on the right. Right? Because when I try to be balanced and I'm calling out the hypocrisy, when I say black people or black men specifically, because they were the loudest voices, right? Had no smoke for Donald Trump, but had all the smoke for Miss Kamala, y'all get mad. But that's the truth. It was a small minority that was the majority of black men and how they felt online. Listen to me, brothers and sisters, black men, online, okay? Not the real world. As we can see in the results, black men cannot be blamed for not voting for Miss Kamala, right? So when I'm being balanced and I'm calling out what it is, you guys still get mad. You're liberal. You're a liberal. They had no smoke. They didn't demand a platinum plan 2. They got mad at Miss Kamala's black agenda, but you were the ones who demanded a black agenda. She had to prove that she was black and do something specifically for black folks. She does all these interviews that people requested. She gave a black agenda, and the only one who even said that she's for reparations. Literally the only candidate. Donald Trump said he's against reparations. Matter of fact, he's going to give white folks reparations due to some with the schooling, because they talk about anti-white racism or anti-white racism. Look it up. Look it up. White folks are finna get reparations. You dummies. What are you talking about? But you're not. You're not. You're not. It's over. And like I said, from this day forward, you are politically dead, politically extinct. But hey, good job. Okay? I don't care who you vote for. If you voted based off your beliefs, fine. But at least have a valid excuse. You know what I'm saying? And when you vote some way and people don't want to mess with you no more, oh well. No, pat me, bro. You can literally vote all Republican down the ballot for everything else and then vote Kamala. Does you voting for Kamala make you a liberal, or does that just mean you don't like Trump's character? You do know that, right? See, do you niggas even go to the polls? Like, do y'all go to polls and answer all the the votes and stuff like that? Like, do y'all do that? What are you talking about? You can vote Republican down the ballot and then vote for Kamala. Or you can vote for Democrat down the ballot and then vote for Trump. I don't even got no wine. I'm gonna need some wine. I'm like y'all idiots. You lit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to stay calm. I'm trying to stay peaceful. I'm trying to stay calm. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a second. I'm trying to keep it together. All right, bro. He say, or you could have voted for Kamala because of Trump's character. Maybe you didn't like the character of Trump. What are you talking about? But you're still going to label that person a liberal? I swear, some of y'all might have felonies because y'all maybe y'all don't know how voting works. I don't know. Anyway, back to the point. So anyway, the original topic is that black women have decided. Well, I'm not going to say all. I'm just saying that it looked like this is a new movement where black women are in unison. Some, maybe not all, maybe not the majority. I don't know. I'm just speaking about the trend that is right now, where black women will be quiet for the next 4 years. Black women are divesting for the next 4 years. And I don't have a problem with that. But see, when I said it, not specifically black women. When I said that perhaps we should stop advocating for every other group of people and focus on ourselves, everybody was mad at me. I've been saying it for so long. Everybody was mad at good old controversial Shannon. Shannon, you shouldn't say that. I didn't say stop having a heart for people, and when you can call out injustice, or you can save somebody's life, to not do it. I'm just saying being the voice or being everyone else's insurance, but nobody's your insurance. That's what made me. I literally said you had no allies, but you've been trying to be a friend to every single body out here. And look at what they said. Look what some said. I'm not going to blame all of Palestine and the people in Gaza. I'm not going to do that. That's disrespectful, But some of them even came out and said that black folks will remember you because you didn't speak up for us. What? All throughout social media pages, it was black folks speaking up for what y'all are going through out there. And for some of y'all to even have the audacity. We already know how the diaspora feel about black American men. I don't think you want to go down that rabbit hole with me. I really don't. Y'all literally do not want to go down that rabbit hole with me. But we'll leave that right there. And the point I'm making is nobody's insurance for you. Nobody's insurance for you. But you got to be the voice for everybody. So now, now maybe it's a time for, because honestly, if I'm being honest, you're either going to survive or you're not. The stock market is booming. You might want to invest in something. This is probably the time where you crash or you rise. I don't believe this in the world. I don't think like that. I think that's stupid. But I think we overcome. You will overcome. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna get through these 4 years. I mean, our people, we got it way easier than they had it. So you'll be straight. Get you a strap. Protect yourselves at all times. Right? But maybe it's time for you to, get close with family and friends. You say I got to give you a good what? Stock to invest in? Well, Dogecoin looked like it might be the new move. It went from 10 cents to 40 cents in one day. And if that becomes the new Bitcoin, you might want to get in while you can. You might want to get in while you can. All right, Pat, you keep talking. So let me invite you up because you said, so what is it that you want to say? Yeah.
What up, man?
What's going on?
All right. So, yeah, I guess the reason why the gentleman probably called you liberal is because some of these things that are posted, I mean, as a black man, I don't understand, what does any of this have to do with black folks?
You do know that black folks are on social programs per capita, right?
You say what?
You do know that black folks take up a lot of the social programs per capita, right?
Okay.
So you do know you're going to be affected by what they're trying to do with those, right?
Yeah, no, I'm just talking about the stuff.
No, I'm not. No. Stick with me. Stay with me. Just stay with me. What about the Department of Education and how they want to take certain things out of the school? Black history, which is American history. What about that?
I think they want to get rid of the whole Department of Education. And
just what they're teaching. So do you know what anti-white racism is?
From my understanding, they're trying to get rid of the whole Department of Education.
But do you know what anti-white racism is?
No, I don't.
It's a term that's used by the Republican Party. Okay, the people on the right that go like, when they teach the bad of of American history, which usually is the black side of American history, which is slavery, how they assassinated some of our leaders. That side they want to get rid of because it paints them in a bad light. Look into white fragility. What about a police immunity? Stuff like that. And have you even read anything of Project 2025?
So in terms of police immunity, I think our crime, especially the city I'm coming from, has gotten worse because of the lack of people wanting to become police officers. I think this does affect Black women, right?
What
This
affects Black women?
Women and children.
What affects Black women and children?
Crime.
Yeah,
So,
it affects all Black people, but
it affects all Black people, but especially Black women and Black children who can't defend themselves. Right? We don't have enough police officers, right? We don't have enough people who are volunteering themselves to step up to be police officers because it's a terrible job.
Do you know what police immunity means, fam?
I know exactly what police immunity means, right? I know exactly what it means, but the way you're portraying it means that they have complete impunity, and that's not what it is.
Full
Don't
immunity.
portray it
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk. Go ahead.
Yeah, we can't portray it like that. But you're talking about a bunch of other topics that deal with Black people, which I can agree with.
Mm-hmm.
But when I came in here, you were talking about the border and illegal immigrants and all this other stuff that doesn't really involve us. And I just don't understand why. That's why I'm saying, like, when you're talking about stuff like that, it makes me think this guy's a liberal because he cares about all. And it's good to care about that stuff, but when you're a minority that is the last at the table, and you're very loyal to one party for decades and decades, and they're serving other people, and you're the last to get anything done. It's time to start prioritizing Black people.
Are you saying that you voted for Trump?
I wholeheartedly, absolutely voted for Trump.
And why did you vote for Trump?
I voted for Trump because I did not believe that Kamala. First of all, I don't do identity politics, right? I first of all don't believe that she was the best candidate for the Democratic Party. I think there were far better candidates, and I think that they put her in that position. She's not quite prepared to be president of the United States.
Fine. What did Trump say he was going to do for Black folks?
So Trump specifically, for me personally, I like him from an economic standpoint. So I'm fiscally.
The economic standpoint affects all people. I said, what did he do specifically, or say he was going to do specifically for Black folks?
And again, I did not vote for him because he's specifically going to do anything for Black folks.
And that is where we have a disconnect. Because it was the minority of the loudmouth Black men that made Kamala, literally made by saying she not Black. Okay, and then also said that what is she specifically going to do for Black folks? So she was forced into coming out with a Black agenda. She had to try to prove her Blackness because she had to get the Black vote that mostly came from these loudmouth majority, not the majority of Black men in totality, like all around the world. Like, I'm not saying that, but the ones online that have influence. She was told that she had to come up with a Black plan, okay, and prove that she was Black. And it was a whole bunch of Black people saying she not one of us. So she had to cater and do all this because that's what Black men forced her to do.
And they should have, because when you're part of a party, a Democratic Party that prides itself on doing things for the black community, right? And you have a black community that's been loyal for decades to that party. It's about time that black people start asking, what are you doing for us?
I got you. I'm with you. I would have loved to see black folks punish the Democratic Party for for not doing a lot for them, right? But here's the problem. This is where I say I'm balanced. Black people did not give Donald Trump the same smoke. Y'all let him off the hook. He didn't say anything about a platinum plan 2.0. When he tried to run for re-election, he wanted to do a platinum plan. He had a platinum plan. This time around, he didn't say nothing about a platinum plan. And he even made fun of reparations by mocking Miss Kamala by saying she supports taxpayer reparations. He is literally against the one thing that black folks have been fighting for. And Kamala was literally saying that she's for it. She's willing to even have a conversation about it. Okay, so it's like you went over to one plantation because of nothing, and you get nothing. You got nothing in return. So the white man gets your vote. The black, oh, I ain't gonna say black because I understand she's not a black woman, right? For those of you, she's not a black woman. But for the person of color, right? The person of color, she had to prove herself to y'all. But the white man don't got to do nothing.
Absolutely, because we do not do the identity politics anymore. They can put any black face they want up.
Yep, you niggas are going extinct. You niggas are going extinct. Yep. Not going extinct literally, but politically extinct. Yep, it's over with. It's over with. So I don't know what to tell you. Again, I would have. I'm all for you even saying that you voted based on Trump because of your Christianity, right? Even though his character trash, you don't agree with abortion. I'm all for that. I am all for that. But when you start talking about black folks, we're going to stick right there. We're going to stick right there. What made you vote? What made you vote? For why did she have to prove herself to us? But yet the white man just gets the vote now. That's crazy to me. That's beautiful. That's me. That's music to my woo. That is crazy. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell. And yep, you're politically extinct. So buckle up, buckle up, and have fun. Protect your family. Protect yourselves. I don't know how this is going to play out. I don't know how this is going to play out. I'm hoping that this be an impactful 4 years. I hope this is great. Like I said, I don't believe this stuff is the end of the world. But when I hear this hypocrisy, right? Excuse me, this hypocrisy of that she got to prove herself, but the white man don't. That's crazy. That's crazy. I've never heard this before. I wish she was actually a full, authentic African American woman, so I could literally say what I want to say. Because I was really about to say the black woman always has to prove herself to bitch ass niggas. I'm so sorry. YouTube, I am so sorry. I did not mean to curse it. That literally slipped. Forgive me. Forgive me. Lord, forgive me. TikTok, forgive me. I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to say that. I literally didn't want to say it. I've not cussed this whole live, and I did. I apologize. Jesus, please forgive me. That was an accident. But if she was fully black, Black American. Now that she gets into a position, she has to prove herself to black men and other black women that she's qualified, even though she more qualified than any of us fools talking. What are you talking about? She unqualified. I'm sorry. Y'all forgive me. Forgive me. And he think I'm a liberal. Everybody, my mods even know most of my views align up with conservatives. What are you talking about? But because I'm speaking on this, that makes me a liberal. Well, believe what you want to believe. All right, so we got another coon. Boy, I tell you, I wish I could.
Let your mom know when she can speak, because I got a couple of things I could say.
Oh, hold on. I just want to see. Give me one. I got you. Mr. M. I don't know if that's a Nigerian flag next to your name. I don't know what you
That's
are.
who
So
I'm coming for.
Huh?
That's who I'm coming for.
Oh no, yeah. I want to speak to him. He said I'm a liberal. Okay.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
What's up, man? So I want you to explain how I'm a liberal.
You sound like it.
Sounds can be deceiving. So tell me how I'm a liberal.
You know, they say what looks like a duck sounds like a duck.
Mm-hmm. Quacks like a duck. Yeah. So explain what is liberal. What is the liberal talking point?
Oh, you just kind of sound weak, man. I don't know what else to say.
That's fine.
It's just
So
like
tell me how I sound.
You're just talking like oh, Kamala, you know, let's put a woman in office, yada yada yada.
I never said that. I never said that.
I don't care what you said. I'm just saying that's what you sound like. That's what you sound like.
So,
bro.
But you're gonna say, oh, let's put a woman. I never said, oh, let's put a woman in office. So talk about the actual discussion.
Huh?
Where are you from, brother?
I'm from the USA.
You lying.
That's okay. That's okay. You got an echo. Let me real quick. I'm gonna drop you and bring it right back up. This nigga.
He lying.
God, dog, bro. What did these fake ass niggas come from? Again?
You're not saying it now because he lying.
I dropped him. That wasn't him. I dropped because he had an echo. I'm trying to bring him back up.
Oh, okay. Because I got a lot to say.
No, bring him back up. Because I can't find. Where's his comment?
All right, let me do it. Because I got a lot to say. Because he lying. And the fact that he said that is funny.
He don't even have an American flag next to his name, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
I got it. Because he lying.
Yo, what's good? What's good? I still have an echo?
No. Go ahead. No, so go ahead. Keep talking. You don't have an echo. I'm ready to speak. Now you do.
Okay, he can go ahead and talk.
Brother, try to speak.
Go ahead and speak.
You got to unmute yourself.
Yo, what's up? What's up?
Okay, so I'm gonna mute myself. So I'm gonna let you get out your text. Say what you want to say.
All right, cool. Yeah. So, I mean, you kind of brought me up here, but my whole point was you just kind of sound like a liberal. That's it. It's the vibe you're giving off. You just kind of give off a vibe like you're just kind of trying to pander to women. That's what I'm getting from you. That's what I'm kind of getting from your vibe. Maybe I'm wrong, but I doubt it. I think that's what you're trying to do. Kamala, she just doesn't seem very presidential to me. In my opinion, she just kind of seems kind of weak. When she's on stage, she has no presidential like energy about her. I'm very happy she didn't win. And anyways, like the last brother was saying, what are these people even doing for us anyways? I want somebody that actually had a track record for having a strong economy. And all I know is when Trump was a president, the economy was good. We was all eating good, right? I don't think anybody can do. And by the way, I don't want to be too disrespectful. I'm just having fun in the comments. But at the end of the day,
I just feel like anybody who is supporting Kamala is not supporting reality. Trump was a better president. He had a better economy. It was a better America. And if you are just voting for what country you want to see, and who's going to be able to bring a better country, Trump, in my opinion, out of the two choices we had, is the better option.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, mute yourself. Out of respect for me, thank you. So, actually, everybody up here, well, not everybody up here, but my mods know that I'm a conservative. My views align with conservative values. Okay, so when you call me a liberal, that's funny because not even my following calls me that. Now, with that being said, if I'm calling out the hypocrisy of what's going on with Black men specifically, how they didn't give Trump the same smoke they gave Kamala, y'all guys are not balanced. You have no nuance in your conversations. You playing the blame game, and then y'all are so freaking stupid, literally, that you don't even know that we're under Obama's economy. Are you dumb? Like, do y'all not understand how this works? This is Obama's economy. It usually takes until after the person gets out of office for you to see the bills and all the stuff that he did to change it. That's how it works. So now y'all finna crash and burn. You were having the benefits of what Obama did. God, dog. Oh man, it's anyway. Y'all have I guess y'all don't. I guess y'all don't understand that. That inflation does not correlate with the presidency in totality. That's not how inflation works, brother. It's not. So I don't know why y'all keep saying this stupid talking point. It's not how it works. And then y'all don't even address that Trump spent the most money, the most debt. Got the Go ahead, Shemaine. Go ahead.
Woo! I was waiting for you to tell me the tag I meant. I'm ready for this. So first off, for Primo, for somebody who's Nigerian and Jamaican, bro, for you to sit here and talk about some let the Mexicans do, hombre, you're about to be gone too, my dude. Because unless you got one American citizen, one American citizen parent like I do, that means your ass is about to go right across them boats and get your ass out of here. So I don't even know where the fuck you come from with that. So you missed. Second of all, that's something else be known because because I don't know how, Primo, you made it in your mind that, oh yeah, well, Trump did this, that, and the third for Black people. Shorty, no, he didn't. I'm sorry to tell you, no, the fuck he didn't. That was even cold that you would even sit here and then teach yourself. Second of all, y'all forget that Trump's already been here before. Remember his last presidency? Remember when the pandemic happened, that he told everybody that it was a Democratic hoax, when all our people had damn near died and lost unalive and lost themselves? Oh yeah, y'all forgot about that. Or let's remember about the last time when he talked about the wall and said he was going to build it, but then turned around and said, oh yeah, we're going to let Mexicans do it. You forgot about that too, didn't you? Or let's not forget how before he was even a president, y'all forgot homie used to live in New York. He was a New Yorker before that. Remember, he used to build buildings in Queens. Remember, Trump Towers is his first building. Y'all forgot that too. Y'all also forgot about how the fact that he was sitting there talking about he was going to rent to Black people, but then he ended up with a discriminatory charge case against it. Oh, you forgot that also. Like, how y'all forgetting something that people already know? But see, again, y'all try so hard to try to make it look like, oh yeah, it's just the Latinos. It's just the blah, blah, blah. Homie, you forgot. You not fully American. So don't even sit there, hombre, and try to make it look like that you not leaving. Your family members is leaving too, cuz. Who told you they wasn't? Joke's on you, bozo.
Bro, what are you talking about? I'm a citizen.
My God, you are not a full citizen. Again,
I was born in America, bro.
you was not born a New York citizen. What are you talking about?
I was born in America.
Your family still immigrated here, my dude. Unless you are unless again, like I told you, see, I am a born New York citizen. I have one African American parent. My other parent is from Puerto Rico, primo. Again, just like I said, that's an actual citizen. You are still a fucking immigrant. I'm just half of one. So again, unless you got that, you ain't got nothing to say. Like I just said. So again, like I said, you about to be going on that boat too, just like the rest of them who voted for Trump. And if it ain't you, it's damn sure gonna be your mama, your great grandmother, and your cousins too. So why you right?
Hold on, bro. Let me see what Breezy got to say. Go ahead, brother. You gotta unmute your mic though. I muted it when you came in.
Yeah, hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
What's going on, man?
I think a lot of people had a problem with Kamala was the fact that her issues or policies, she really didn't have any. She was running on basically, I'm black openly, then bringing Cardi B reading at a 4th grade level. You got Meg Thee Stallion twerking. You got Glorilla and all these other ratchet females from the industry, along with Beyonce at your rallies. And I don't know about you, but that ratchet culture, I'm fed up with that. And that's specifically who you had trying to get people to vote for you. Then you got Obama coming out, basically telling black men, you ain't shit if you don't vote for Kamala. Black women doing the same shit.
That's not what he did.
And forgetting they've been talking shit.
That's not what he did. If you're gonna, I know the clip that you're talking about with Obama. He didn't indicate that. And one thing, we can even play the clip if you want to hear it. He didn't even mean no harm when he said that. He understands misogyny and all that stuff, and maybe the fact that it's a woman that some men could probably look at, that a woman can't run the goddamn country.
Well, it's not. It's bro. That's what people not understand. People are not. It's not that Kamala is a female. It's not that she couldn't run the country. If you ask Kamala, hey, is that grass green? She gonna talk all around it and not answer the question, bro.
But that was what Trump was doing too. When he went on that convention with him, bro, your mic, you gotta go. I'm sorry. You just gotta go. Brother, if you look at Trump, right, when he was on that, when them black women showed up 30 minutes late, they first of all be on time. Dumb. They deserve criticism for that. Donald Trump wasn't answering questions specifically either. That's what I'm saying. The same amount of criticism that y'all are saying towards Kamala, you're not giving to the white man. That is what's killing. I understand ratchet culture, bro. I get you. I'll stay right there with you because I thought it was dumb. Okay. But at the same time, it was black men. What did she did everything you asked. Maybe not the twerking. Forget that. Let's throw that at the back of the box. But she did do everything y'all asked. What did black men specifically ask? Do you remember the 3 things?
Nah, not on top of my head.
So when I say black men, brothers and sisters, I am not disrespecting majority of black men in the world because you don't represent the online community. I have to keep pronouncing myself that because y'all be thinking that I'm blaming all black men out here. No, I'm talking about the loudest voices and the ones with influence that are on social media spaces. Okay. All right, cool. Now that we got that out the way. So the ones with the loudest voices, right? It was 3 specific things. Y'all said that she not black. So what does that mean? She got to prove her blackness now. Secondly, y'all need to see, is she for reparations? That is one big thing that y'all asked for. Then black men specifically said, where's a black agenda? She comes up with a black agenda. Y'all don't like it. She goes on all these different interviews. She's trying to talk to different people. You got a problem with that. And then she's the only candidate that says she's for reparations. Donald Trump didn't come out with a platinum plan 2.0. And this is what black men specifically said. Black men. As the online black men. That's what y'all asked for. She does it. Meanwhile, hey, Donald Trump, what you gonna do for black folks? Oh, wait a minute. That question doesn't exist. Hey, Donald Trump, are you for reparations? Donald Trump mocked Miss Kamala, right? By saying she's for, he said she's for taxpayer reparation. Listen to the word. She's for taxpayer reparation. He mocked reparations, meaning he doesn't even support the idea of you getting it. Also, but guess what now? He's about to give white folks reparations. Literally, because he said basically anti-white racism. White people that have been discriminated against in colleges, there's going to be a payout for those people that's been discriminated against. White folks, they're going to get money now. So you played yourself. So that's what black men asked, and now you're going to see that turn around on you. So you can so we can talk about Miss Kamala not answering questions. The same thing can be said to Trump. Same thing can be said. A whole bunch of problematic things were said on that side. The racism that's been showed on that side. But I mean, we can leave it alone.
Would you agree? Would you agree that I could be wrong, but would you agree that Kamala put more black men in jail and Trump let more black men out of jail?
I don't know.
How many
pardons? How many
Trump gave all those HBCUs funding?
Does that mean out of jail? Does HBCU mean out of jail?
Those are two different topics.
Yeah, I'm making sure we wasn't correlated. So I don't know how many black men Trump pardoned out of jail. I don't know. I know a few, or one. I know about those, but I don't know. If I'm being honest, I would say no. I don't know. I don't even know how to answer that. What? I don't know how to answer that question. But honestly, that was her job. Listen. I'm sorry. I got to say this. 1 minute she black, 1 minute she not. If she's Native American, then she's gonna put your black ass in jail. I mean, if she's Native, she's gonna put your black ass in jail. That's her job. But if she's black, now she's supposed to save you out the damn thing. Don't do the fucking crime. You can't ask the black woman to save you now from the crimes that you committed. Don't do the crime. I don't. So what are you referring to?
I'm referring to she put more black men in jail and for non-violent crimes. Like, come on, how you gonna put black men in jail for?
Does the law say
joke about smoking?
What does the law say that you can be punished up? Doesn't the law say you can be punished up to the highest penalty for certain crimes?
Yes, it does.
So if you get the highest penalty, so bad, nigga, that's the law.
Oh, okay, so don't then if it's like that, then don't pander to your voters and laugh or joke about, yeah, I smoked weed back in the day.
Everybody has smoked weed back in the day.
Since you want to pander,
so wait. Does weed correlate with black folks?
Yeah, it does.
Wait, so weed automatically correlates with just black folks?
How many black people are in jail for non-violent crimes?
I'm talking about, does weed directly correlate with black men?
Bro, I was kind of being sarcastic when I said that, bro. But you know, a lot of black people smoke weed.
Yeah, I know a few. Okay.
Sarcasm,
Okay, so then what about the black agenda? Y'all got mad at the freaking weed.
Fam. She only did that.
Because you asked.
No, she only did that because she was trying to get the vote.
You asked.
Bro, what?
You asked.
Yeah, okay.
Listen, I'm sorry. We just have to make this make sense. Every politician panders. Every single politician panders to certain demographics of people. Well, to our black ass, there won't be no more pandering. You're politically dead from this day forward. Now, with that being, well, really from the six forward, but from that being said, every group, every person that's running for president, they pander to certain communities because they want to get their vote. That's what they're supposed to do. I don't understand this whole pandering thing. I can understand if the pandering was being applied to, I don't know, me, a nigga who defends a dude who defends black women online, or a man who's only pandering to red pill men. I can understand that type of stuff, right? I get that. But a politician is supposed to pander, and somehow I just got a violation on TikTok, so I got to restart this thing over. I don't even know what happened. I'll be right back. What are we talking about? Wait, what? Did Kamala Harris lock up more black men than Trump let out? I don't know. Like, what the heck? I never even thought to. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say about that. I don't even know how to figure that out. What is the numbers on that? What, like, literally what is the numbers on that? I would say, did Kamala Harris lock up more black men than Trump freed out? No? I don't know. I don't know, bro. Hey, y'all miss me with this. I don't know, bro. I have no idea. I don't know how to spin this. I got a mush brain right now. I got a freaking mush brain. Cause what? That's what y'all, I mean, that's what they asked for. Now, again, I don't agree with the twerking and all that stuff online. I don't. Like, that was stupid. And even Bernie Sanders, like I said, even Bernie Sanders even criticized the Democratic campaign, right? For for the way that they did the darn goddamn campaign, the way that they mishandled the funds and certain things that was going on, and rejecting the everyday American. Like, that's why you deserve criticism for that. But, like, my goodness, that was weird. That was weird. All right, brother, you can go ahead and keep talking because it was your turn. Y'all tap that screen, share a lot. Appreciate you. Oh, hold on, Breezy. Go ahead, Shauna. How you doing?
So, Shannon, okay.
Yeah.
So when we was talking about the 45 men, it was not just black men that Kamala was required to prosecute the way she had to prosecute them. That's when she had already started an initiative to start a program so that she could lessen the amount of time that people were being given for the different crimes. So what she actually did is she started a program where they would be able to get early release and go through a program to help them get back into the community, get jobs if they were felonies or misdemeanors. She started a whole program that is still up and running in California that is actually successful for people that have felonies, and they actually get an earlier release date. They get many years off of their required time because they're able to get into her program to get early release. So whenever they come up with the talking point of, oh, well, it's this. Well, yeah, when she got into her position, that was the requirement. But she came up with different programs to help lower those sentences and actually lower the amount of time that these felons or people with misdemeanors would actually have to serve, and got them into programs where they could get on a fast track to help them get education, on the job training, things like that, so that they would actually be able to get back into society and be successful was the goal. And it was an actual program that is still up and running and it's still working.
Mm-hmm. So, brother, now that you have that
So
information,
whenever they bring it up, it's just another talking point.
Breezy.
Okay, so to piggyback off what you just said, I'm sure most people may not know, but there was a black lady that got sent to jail under Kamala's I think when she was Attorney General. Her daughter had sickle cell, and she had to go to the doctor very often, so she missed a lot of school. So under the Kamala Harris's Truancy Act, her mom got sent to jail because she kept missing school because she had sickle cell and she had to go back and forth to the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
But hey.
So Donald Trump tried to get 4 black kids killed, or wanted them to get killed.
Hold on, Shan.
No,
Shan,
but I just
point, right?
because hold on, Shauna.
So
because
me as a mother,
but hold on,
right?
Shauna. Give me a second. I'm gonna let you finish. Just give me a second. So we're gonna do a tit for tat. That's basically what we're gonna do. We're gonna find something about Kamala and say Kamala, and say she did this, and then I'm gonna find something for Trump, and we can do this all day. We can do this all day, but I don't want to do that all day.
You know what the difference is?
I'm sorry?
You know what the difference is?
What's the difference?
And I in no way am I taking up for Trump. Yeah, that was some racist ass shit. But the difference is when Trump did that, he was just a regular citizen. When Kamala did that, she was already in politics.
Lord, I can't.
It's not the same.
I can't. So Trump. Do I really gotta lay out what this man has done as a politician? You think a person inciting a fucking riot? I'm sorry, inciting an insurrection is literally qualified to be the president of the United States? Do you think a person that has been found guilty is qualified to run the presidency of the United States? Now, even though those cases are going to get thrown out, he's going to get full immunity of them. The fact that he was found guilty in the first place, is he qualified?
Yeah, I'm not even saying he's qualified, but I am saying she wasn't. Listen, like this. Here's the thing, bro. You didn't.
Out of the two people, who's qualified? Out of the two candidates, out of the
position because
out of the two people, who was more qualified?
One has already been president.
Nigga, out of the two people, who was more qualified to take over?
I'm still gonna say Trump.
How long was Trump in politics versus how long was Kamala?
Not long.
And yet, in his recent years, he's more qualified than the actual person that's been sort of there already.
So I'm gonna say this, bro.
Well, now answer the question. But who would meet the requirements?
I would say, just because Kamala was in politics longer, that makes her so
experience.
Joe Biden was qualified too, right?
Technically, yeah, he would be qualified, fam. But when we're saying that she's not qualified to do the position, right? Like she just don't have no type of experience at all. I don't understand these niggas. These are some new niggas.
Hey Shan, while you're looking that up, right? So back to the lady with the kid, right? So do you not understand that there's a state, each state has their own safeguard, and then the federal government, Department of Education has a safeguard for children that have medical conditions. If somebody chooses to not get their child on a 504 plan through their school or through the state, that does not fall back on the prosecutor. Every single state and every single city and every single county, it's a law in the schools that you are required to report your child's medical conditions. So if you're not properly reporting that does not fall back on the prosecuting attorney. It falls back on us as parents not doing our damn job.
Well, all I'm going
You don't get to just not call into work and still have a job.
all I'm going to say to that, not to what you just said, was to, again, I just don't understand y'all niggas. I don't, because I'm literally just being balanced as I can. Being balanced as I can. I'm just saying the same amount of smoke that y'all was giving Kamala, you are not giving to Trump, and you will not give him the same smoke. Specifically black men. You're not going to hold him accountable. One, he's a white man. You can't hold him accountable. You have no political power. You have no power at all. So you dang sure not going to hold this white man accountable. But the fact that you're not going to hold Trump to the same standard that y'all was holding Kamala. She has to prove herself. He didn't. He's not going to do anything for black folks specifically. She gave y'all a black agenda, and that's what you get. I don't care how you voted for at the end of the day. You have the right to vote for whoever you want to vote for. I'm just calling out hypocrisy of everything that she had to do versus Trump does nothing. And he won't do nothing for black folks specifically.
Man, the first time Trump ran, I was like, hell no, I didn't like his policies.
Here we go.
All that type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you get to the point of Democrats basically expect the black vote. Like, it don't matter what position they running on, it don't matter. They already expect black people to vote Democrat, bro. And it's been like that for years. And so what happened this time was people are finally waking up and seeing through the Democratic Party's bullshit.
Barely.
And that's why they went red.
Barely. Here's the problem. You as a black person, I'm not telling you how to vote. I understand that there's been this monolithic voting that's been going on. That's fine. I do think black folks should demand something for their vote, right? But y'all demanded from one side and the other side didn't demand a damn thing, and you gave them the motherfucking vote. That's what I'm saying, fam. You didn't demand any other thing from the other side. You went over to the other side and don't get a damn thing.
They gave him the house too. They gave him the house too.
You didn't demand any before you went over there, right? You didn't demand Trump to do anything for black folks. That's all I'm saying. Again, you can vote. If you was to say, hey, bro, my views, my Christianity, right? I don't believe in abortion. I was willing to accept it all. I'm willing to accept. I got you. I agree. Fine. I got you. I can stick with you right there, my nigga. But other than that, you didn't demand anything. You didn't demand nothing. I got you. I would have been able to accept, hey, man, my views just didn't align with the Democratic Party. Cool. Let's do it.
They didn't.
Let's do it.
I'm not for men and women's bathrooms.
That wasn't what you said. You talked about Kamala.
Like the Democratic Party with all this new age feelings and woke LGBTQ, like, no.
You didn't even you didn't lead with that. You didn't, fam. You did not lead with that, fam. You didn't even lead with that.
Because we didn't get on that subject. We just now getting around to this topic. When I first came on, we wasn't talking about it.
What was the first thing you said when you came? What was the first thing you said when you came up here, fam?
I think I started talking about how she ran her rally.
So if you say, all right, that's fine. So all I'm saying is you went up.
I have leases I have great nieces that are just now starting middle school, bro. Let me go somewhere and it's some grown ass man trying to go in the same bathroom because he think he a fucking woman. You got you got the right one, bro, because it's about to go down. I'm not with that. I don't have no ill feelings towards anybody that's like that. But bro, if while I'm around, it's not.
Mm-hmm. Do you
And
hold Trump accountable for the stuff that he said that he's for? That type of, he's for the LBGT.
bro, I'm sure everybody is gonna say they're for the LB, that community because they don't want to get canceled. But at the same, like I said, I don't have no problem with it. But don't the main thing I have, bro. If you're trying to push that agenda onto kids, that's where I draw the line, bro. You can do whatever. You're a grown ass person. You can do whatever you want to do. Your views could be what, but when you try to start pressing it on to innocent kids, bro, that's where I have a problem.
Okay, cool. So when you say so, that's fine. So I just want you to know when you said right at first you were talking about that she's not qualified, right? You said she's not qualified. You think Trump is more qualified, right?
I didn't say that.
Fam, you literally did say that. When I asked you the question,
I didn't say Trump was more qualified.
You said he was the better. You said he was the better candidate. You literally said that, fam. Even before I ended the live, we was going there. You said that,
bro. Obviously, if Trump won, he was a better candidate.
Okay, so don't say you didn't say nothing.
No, you said he was better than he was more qualified than Kamala, is what you said. Hey, Shan, I think
let's go with that.
One of these ladies was gonna say something really quick so they
Who?
get dropped.
I just want to say one thing. Breezy is so concerned about his nieces. Then why would you have somebody that is convicted of, or, I can't say that word. I mean, we're supposed to look up the president. You're teaching your nieces that it's okay to commit these crimes and become president of the United States. You're not protecting your nieces. So stop with the whole men and women. They're going to do it anyway. I'm sorry. They're going to do it anyway. So stop it. It's ridiculous. That's all.
Okay.
Hold on, Breezy. Hold on. So I think people, I'm not gonna keep repeating myself, but like again, everybody knows, even my following, that my views align with conservative values. But if we're talking about in which the way you voted, right, and the hypocrisy that black men specifically asked for Kamala, all I'm saying is that you didn't give the same smoke to Trump. You gave him your vote for nothing. That's all I was saying. I'm calling out the hypocrisy. There was no same smoke. She had to prove herself with limited time because Biden honestly should have been dropped and let her get a fair chance. She had to call. Well, she had 90 days to get this in order.
Yeah.
90 days. Then she was on the move nonstop. She had to do these interviews because that's what you do. All I'm saying, bro, call out both sides. The hypocrisy. The fact that you're saying that people are finally waking up, but where are you waking up and going? Because you are now politically dead. Your vote don't fucking matter no more. They see the outcome. Democrats already know that they got you as majority black folks because, for the ones that voted, 73, only 21% of black men voted for Trump. 70% of some black men voted for Kamala, and a lot of black people just didn't vote, period. And 90% of black women voted for Kamala, right? According to the numbers, that little chart that came out, the national exit poll or whatever, right? So with that, now if you're saying that we need to go over to the other side, cool. But they gotta give us something, bro. What is he giving us? I know the Democrats haven't did much. We can play that card. But what are you going over there for? What is over there? What did he? Why didn't Trump come out with a platinum plan 2.0? What is he going to do for black folks? I find the somewhat black woman had to prove herself, but the white man didn't. That is what I'm finding very, that's my disconnect right there.
Man, you just said that the Democratic Party ain't been giving us nothing.
But she was going to. That's my thing, Breezy. She was the one who said she opened for reparations and even having a discussion about how it can be done. Okay, she said that. She gave you a black agenda. She didn't. Matter of fact, I ain't going to even say she was going to. The fact that she has something laid out that you asked that she had to come up with on short notice, that's a tangible that you can hold her accountable to. That way, when you have her in office, you have leverage. And now, if she doesn't do it, she does not get your vote, because now we can make her a liar. You can't make Trump a liar because he never said he was going to do anything for you. I think that's the disconnect that you're having. I'm sorry?
She's already a liar.
It doesn't, but you're missing a point. You have something on paper, a tangible, because that's what these FBAs and Adolfs and all them people were asking, right? We need tangibles, more tangibles, right? She had a plan. You got something to hold her accountable to. You got something she said she's going to do. If she don't make that happen in the 4 years that she's in office, the Democrats will never get a vote from you again. Never. But now, you're politically extinct. You're politically extinct, because when they come out with, they're not going to come and say anything to you no more. Your vote ain't needed. They got you. Your vote is not needed. Okay? They're going to pander, as you say, to the Latino community and the white men. Point blank, black folks. Oh, we got y'all. Now, y'all black, they're not going to bring up no. You will never have to worry about twerking on national television again. I promise you. But you'll never have to worry about getting anything either. You'll never have to worry about getting anything. At least she had something laid out that you could hold her accountable to. You don't have nothing you can hold Trump accountable to. And the white folks going to get reparations based on what's going on with this schooling. Anti-white race. Do you know what anti-white racism is? Have you heard of that term?
Yeah, I've heard it.
Okay, you do know that do you know what white fragility is?
Yes.
So you do know what white fragility is?
Yes.
Okay, then nigga, we're screwed. Because if you know what both of them are, and then white folks are going to get the reparations, and your black ass ain't gonna get nothing, we're done. I don't know what else you want. You're not going to get anything. But hey, go over to the other side without demanding nothing. I know you got tired of the Democrats, bro. I hear your pain. I hear you suffering. Yeah, the black folks been voting one way. I got you. I'm with you on that. But don't go somewhere else without demanding nothing. When you had something of a tangible, didn't you want reparations? Didn't you want that?
Come on, bro. Like, if
I'm not saying she could have made it happen overnight. I'm not saying that. Let's be honest.
It wouldn't happen anyway.
Bro, you can get you know HR. Do you know what HR 24 is?
No, I don't.
You don't know what HR 24 is?
No, I don't.
Well, look it up. It's been sitting there. It's been sitting there, and then go look at who blocked it. No, I'm serious. No, I'm serious, bro. Go look it up, and then go look at who blocked it.
Breezy, that's the problem.
Come back and tell us how you feel.
Yeah, a lot of men do not read. They won't do their own research. What they do is they listen to what everybody has to say and then repeat it. And a lot of the younger generation, I'm 59, so I've voted several times. I am not a straight Democrat, nor am I a straight Republican, I'm sorry. I vote for whoever I feel is the best candidate, which everyone, probably does. But what I'm seeing in our men and what I've heard is that most of them, oh, she's a woman. She can't do anything. Nobody will respect her. The other countries, this, and that. But you think they really respect Trump? Do anybody really believe they respect Trump? And another thing I wanted to say, Breezy, you made a statement. You were saying that she, as Kamala, she didn't want to do, she lied about everything she was saying. Dude, this woman took 90 days to literally set out a platform for Black men, for businesses, for home ownership, for having a child. Trump has not given you anything to go on. The only thing this man said was companies should not pay overtime benefits in one statement. Then he turned around and said, oh, I would like to put into a bill where no taxes on overtime. But when you add those two together, Trump wants companies to pay no overtime. But if you don't pay overtime, how in the hell is he gonna pay no taxes? You're not working overtime. If you're not working overtime, if he take your overtime away from you, you can get the no taxes. But what would you want? Overtime or no taxes? That's my point. Nobody listened to what this man was saying. This man literally told y'all he's going to take your overtime away from you, but he'll pay you no taxes on the weekend, but you're working 8 hours. And for those of you who get double time on Sundays and holidays, you're working straight time with no taxes. That's what America has chosen. Money-wise, they say, how do they put it? Oh, the economy was better when he was in office. Do you guys not realize this man was running off of Obama's economy the first year and a half to 2 years? Then COVID hit. We were already tanking because he had already put us in the deficit. COVID put us in a deeper deficit. And when they put us in that deficit with COVID, it turns out everybody says we made money. Y'all made COVID money. You didn't know he wanted to give you just $600. The only reason you got $1,200 and $1,400 was because the Senate would not okay that. The only way you got the 14 if I can put my name on it, if I can sign my name on the check. How childish is that? But that's what y'all want. Y'all want somebody that's self-centered and out for themselves.
And
I
made a mistake. It's not HR 24, it's HR 40. That's my bad, y'all. HR 40 for your Breezy, not HR 24.
And you also need to go and read, what is that? The 25, what is it? The 20
Project 25.
Project 25. You need to read it. You need to read it. Because if he can take our black tails back to slavery and working in the field, he damn sure would. Y'all don't see that though. Y'all don't see it. She's just not qualified. She's just a woman. She lied. Hell, he lied every time he opened his mouth. But that's okay, because he's a man. That's all, Breezy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go on a tangent.
Like I said, the first time Trump ran, totally Democrat. I didn't like nothing he was talking about. But like I said earlier, the Democrats basically expect the black vote. Now, another point that I read this time around is because I'm tired of, like most people, all these immigrants just coming in and flooding the borders, and Kamala, they just giving out thousands of dollars to people that's not from this country. But then when this hurricane hit North Carolina, you're gonna tell the American people that they can get $750.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, that's not true at all, actually.
That's not
It was
true.
solely.
That didn't come out of her mouth.
No, they got that 700 was they start up. They gave them that right then. They were to get more money once they did all of their paperwork. This is the point. Y'all listen to this shit.
Man, people literally have nothing. People
What can they give you?
passed away.
They can only give you what they have at the moment. You still have paperwork. You still have paperwork to do.
Okay, we're gonna go with that, right? But when you have somebody that's not from this country, they stand in 5-star hotels. They get food. They get $14,000 worth of food stamps. They have like $5,000 on credit cards.
Where did it come from?
Just chilling.
Where did it come from?
What you mean where they come
I'm asking you, where did it come
Are you
from?
talking-
Is it something you seen or you heard?
Are you talking about? I think he used some extreme numbers, but I think he's referring to New York. Are you referring to New York
Yes.
with the mayor who was giving out $350 or something like that a week for food or something? Because who the hell is getting 14K in food? Somebody just typed that in the comments too. I don't know why it's black. Who is getting 14K in food stamps? But are you talking about what's going on with New York?
Regardless, bro, it's time out for just letting people come in here and just get away, literally get away with murder.
Hold on, real quick. There's some feedback.
I don't know who. Hold on, yeah, actually, it's probably Ms. Okay, there you go. Hold on, Breeze. Give me one. Mute your mic real quick. Saint, get your words in because we've been interrupting you for a long time, and then we'll rotate, and I'll bring some more people up.
It's okay. I'm pretty patient, and I love to gain ammo to push back at the foolery. But to correct you, it was not just $600. He gave 2.7. The Biden administration gave $2.7 billion for both Helene and what was the other one? The two recent hurricanes, and just solely off of the latest one, $45 million to the individuals. That does not include the funding from FEMA that was pushed by the Biden administration. That also doesn't include all the other resources: water, food, gas, different type of services, rehoming people, transportation, all of that. But just in the past 2 hurricanes, it was $2.7 billion. So the 700 thing, yeah. The main thing that I was kind of pointing on, that I wanted to focus on before I lose it, is that I noticed current Republicans, because honestly, they don't even speak for like what Republicans have been for the past 20 years, where they seem to be more policy focused on WAR and other like deeply rooted excluding racism policies. But it seems like today's Republicans are solely emotionally driven by their hatred towards the LGBTQ and immigrants and women. So much so that they will supersede their own self-preservation. You say that Kamala Harris doesn't have any policies, yet Trump had concepts of policies. And he'd been planning on Trump 2025. And his latest rap, well, let me touch back on that actually. So when it comes to you mentioning your niece, I find that also funny because you use the LGBTQ community as a reference to protect them, which, protecting children, I commend no matter who it's from. But the reasons, let's be honest, because if you really felt that way, you would have felt some type of way about Trump being on the Epstein, I don't know if I can say that, I try to say it funny, flight logs, in pictures with the man. I grew up in West Palm Beach. I know about this. I don't know more information than you, but it's right there. It was something I cannot deny, right? So you're okay with advocating for somebody that was openly dealing with a man who was known to have pretty much be a white PD. for prince, businessmen, politicians for 15, 20 years. You're okay with that. But it bothers you that somebody trying to use the bathroom anyways. So there's that. And then also, in his latest rally, he had pre-approved speakers that had to hand in what they was going to say. They had to queue up teleprompters. They had stage practices, and they openly called Puerto Rico a whole country island when it's freaking U.S. territory. Puerto Rico is now a part of the U.S. And then the man said that his BLK best man, that was his best friend, big air quotation, was out grilling and having watermelon openly. And then when Trump got backlash, then he tried to compensate for it and say, oh, we didn't know they were going to say this. They had a teleprompter to remind them of things that they were going to say so they didn't lose track of it. So you would rather, I just don't understand how you would rather vote for someone who you said doesn't have the qualifications, yet this was the only presidential.
Wait, Morgan Lex.
The correct term, I can't remember it, but the person running for president.
I love the Lord. But you said they putting Bibles back in the schools.
I
didn't hear about Bibles back in school, but I know about
branches of government.
So that's why I put it up. That's why I put up there.
The only one?
If he puts Bibles in the schools, that'd be dope.
He has a full.
I didn't hear nothing about him putting Bibles back in the school. What are you talking about?
Career,
I heard prayer in his speech.
She has been.
That's been broken down so much
with people,
which is great. But when did you hear Bibles
in this industry?
That's what I'm asking.
But Trump can come in, be a previous reality TV star, have public dealings with S workers. Not that I look down on S workers on anything, but let's be honest, this is America. And have multiple felonies, been impeached twice, openly incited violence against BLK people. Let's not forget about what happened in
it might be a little
Virginia, Southern Virginia.
You're gonna do that. You're gonna have to do
openly done all those things, right? And somehow you still have to allow find a reason to qualify Trump
and stuff
over
in the school.
Kamala for misinformation.
I'll look it up. I have not seen this.
45
BLK men
in prison.
That'd be great.
I really need y'all to read up on that. Back to my whole, and I'm gonna land here, but back to the whole concepts of policies. Kamala came up with all her policies within the short time frame that she had running as a potential president. Whole time, probably I want to say it was the 30, 45 day,
I got you.
The last 45 days of this election that Trump finally at least listed his concepts of a policy. You want to know why he doesn't have any policies? Because his policy exists in Project 2025, which y'all tried to say was a liberal propaganda, not realizing that 36 out of the 38 editors in that document are in his administration, has been his advisor, has worked all up and through the White House when he was in office that he appointed. Those are his policies. So look into that. He has concepts for sure. So before y'all start speaking on stuff that y'all don't know, just research. And I'm with you, host. I wouldn't have a problem. My grandfather was Republican. I don't have a problem with people who are Republican. I have a problem with people that don't at least use federal.gov, congress.gov to educate themselves, and y'all go off of a 7-word headline. So I'm gonna land my point there.
We got a new person, and I appreciate you, Miss Saint. Big Will.
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing?
What's going on? How you doing?
All right. Hey, I just got a couple things. We go around here acting like that the Democrats don't do anything for Black people. Mm-hmm. And that's not the case, because I'm from Mississippi, and it was Obama's DOJ that stopped the school to prison pipeline here.
Where are you from?
Mississippi.
Okay, you said he stopped the school to prison pipeline. Okay.
Yeah, it's in Meridian, Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
when our homes are being undervalued, this current administration instituted a paid program to make sure that our homes are being valued with all the other homes, so we don't have to take our freaking pictures down. What people don't know, yeah, okay, Donald Trump, he freed black, freed black people from jail, but private prisons made the most money under his administration. It was Biden that stopped the private prisons contracts at the federal level. That's gone. When the USDA admitted to discriminating black farmers, it was this administration that provided them with $2 billion. So I'm having a hard time when you say that the Democrats haven't did anything for black people. That's kind of a hard pill to swallow.
Well,
They have done something.
The wording, sometimes I gotta watch my wording. People have to watch it because I think it'd be insensitive or disingenuous to say that they don't do anything for black folks. Maybe not enough, or maybe people can't see what they've done recently, or maybe it just looks like they've done nothing. I do get what you're saying, so we'll try to do better with the wording. But go ahead.
Okay, now the governor Tate Reeves that down from this guy is a Republican, and he has made April Confederate Heritage Month. They celebrate Robert E. Lee birthday with Martin Luther King Jr. birthday. That's on the same day. Black people in Mississippi, I guess it was an oversight. They did not ratify slavery until February 7, 2013. This is the party that you run into. This is the party that, you're leaving the quote unquote Democrat plantation for. And then I'm so sick of people using religion. Okay, you don't want trans people in the bathroom with your nieces and all that, but you don't say one word when these pastors, these youth directors are messing with these kids.
That would be cap, right? If you're going to spin it like that, to say that the church has been silent or some people have been complicit, yeah, I think some churches have done a bad job and some churches have been evil. But then I'm going to start pointing you in the direction of a whole bunch of men and women that have spoke up about these evil pastors and stuff. So to say that when these things are happening, nobody is saying nothing and nobody is calling it out, that would be cap.
Okay, I'll give you that. But for instance, like the Catholic Church, like they for the majority of 30 years, they tried to protect these priests.
That I don't think that. So when you talk about Catholic Church, Catholics and Christians are not the same people. But I get what you're saying. You want to use that as an example? Yeah. We don't associate with Catholics. Christians don't.
Southern Baptists, they same thing.
There's been some trash Southern Baptist church and some black pastors that are absolutely disgusting. So I'm giving you that to say that there has been some corruption going on in the church.
I'm just saying, I'm just like you, I'm just fed up with the hypocrisy. Like I have nieces as well. So I can explain to them that a qualified black woman who has a degree in economics, who has a degree, she's a lawyer, she's in politics, like she won all of her elections, it's not, it's not qualified to be someone that's, like 34 count felonies, that is on tape saying that he grabs women by the cookie. How the hell am I going to explain that to her?
Listen, I think this has been I don't know. That's why I'm trying to sort through it too, brother. I'm trying to be balanced and call out both sides. I don't know how this happened. I don't know what they're saying. I don't know why they did this. I don't know why they said she's not qualified, even so she's been you know, I guess they looked at the border, not even understand the actual how the vice president jobs work. You know how I get it. I'm trying to figure it out too. I'm trying to figure out why they're going over there without demanding something, because they said they wanted tangibles. They had something that they could use as leverage against her. They completely denied it, right? And then you got to also take it to the fact of these YouTube grifters, these social media grifters that were telling a whole bunch of black men to not vote or to vote right. So again, I'm trying to sort through this as well, because I'm okay with people have the right to vote for whoever they want, but it's just why you're voting. I think makes it. If people were to say I voted right, because what people don't understand, you can vote Republican, but then still vote for Kamala. If you're a Republican, you can vote Democratic all the way down the ballot, and then still vote Republican. So I mean, or vote for Trump, which is Republican. So I'm trying to figure out why this woman had to prove herself to black men, specifically, not majority. I'm just talking about the loud voices here, because I know y'all be getting mad. Just the ones on social media spaces, the minority, the loud minority. Okay, don't get mad, black men. I know y'all like to say that I'm generalizing, so I'm not going to do that. The loud minority that were the loudest voices, Anton Daniels going on Fox News and shit.
Yes.
Anton Daniels going on Fox News, all that. MAGA this, MAGA. It's like, I'm trying to figure it out. Why they didn't demand anything from that. I'm okay with you going somewhere else. I just want you to give the same smoke to the right that you gave to Kamala. See, because that white man don't have to do nothing. But Kamala at least she had a plan. You had something tangible to hold her accountable to, and now that's gone. So it's just like, okay, well, what now?
I can't name one economic policy that Republicans has passed in the last 50 years that helped the black community.
I don't think it's, I mean, if you're not going over there, why would they do something to help the black community? That's why I'm saying, listen.
And then you have the brothers that what they want to child support relief. They came to her with that.
Wait, what you say? I just missed it. What you said?
Like, they have brothers, like she was asking brothers what did they want, and they came to her with child support relief.
I have not seen that clip. I have seen the clip of Obama trying to encourage black men, but I didn't see that clip. I ain't gonna lie, I'm ignorant on that one. I haven't seen that one.
No, she did. They did that. They asked.
How many black men was there?
I don't even remember how many, but they wanted. They gave her. She asked them what could she do for them. They said, "Well, you can stop our child support."
Jesus.
You can stop our child. I was like, what?
And it's Republicans that tried to pass Senate Bill 4512 that upon conception, you as a man will be paying child support. Republicans was trying to get that passed in 22.
You as a man will be paying child support?
Upon conception, as soon as she goes to the doctor and she's verified that she's pregnant, you're on papers for child support.
Oh, that is amazing.
Senate Bill 4512.
Who tried to get Senate Bill? Say it again.
Senate Bill 4512.
Senate Bill 4512.
The Unborn Child Support Act.
Child Support Act. Oh, that is a beautiful thing. Did it pass?
No, it did not pass, but it was sponsored by Senator Kevin Cramer, Republican. He's from.
I don't want Kamala to drop that. Well, if she would have won, but like, I believe you niggas should be on child support. I really do. I'm going full coon. I believe if you are the child of that baby, right, you should be on child support at this point. I don't care.
That baby. She said child of that baby.
You should be. If you are the father of what I had said, I fucked up. I messed up. I'm sorry.
You said the child of that baby.
The child of that. If listen, I said what I said. Now just play. If you are the father of that baby, child support. I ain't gonna lie. This would stop a whole lot of things. I believe all you niggas should be on child support. Every single one of y'all, bro. Everybody. Every single. I would love that bill. I would love. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I would love that bill, bro. Y'all hate me. Y'all hate me because I'm going full Uncle, not Uncle Ruckus. What's that dude name on Django? I'm going full him.
Steven? Stephen?
Steve or whatever they would call it. Full him. Because I believe a lot of you should be on child. And if you don't pay your child support, you should go to jail. It don't have to be that much. Maybe we can talk about prices.
Can I say something, bro?
No, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Why do you think just because they're the father they should be on child support?
Nigga, I'm trolling. However, if you are the father of that child and you're not taking care of the child, you should be on child support. If you're not taking, huh? I was just playing like about that bill being passed. Like, come on, straight the first breath, the first cry, nigga. You need to put $1,000 right now on. Fam, I'm trolling. No, that would be stupid. I was playing. However, let's say that this did happen. I guaranteed a lot of y'all will be pulling out and putting on protection. I think that
would be a good idea.
I don't think no would change. That's why I really don't think.
I think that would be a good idea since we don't have a choice. So since we don't have a choice, and they're trying to eliminate women's rights and what they can do with their bodies, and then on top of that, they don't want to allow us to be able to get birth control and stuff like that. Yeah, y'all start paying us child support as soon as you get pregnant.
I gotta look into that.
Sounds great.
So again, just to answer what you said,
please.
Which one?
Hello? Can I respond to that?
Go ahead.
Okay. The women's rights, which you was just talking about, that's on a state level, right?
Yes, now
that's not, the president doesn't have anything to do with that. That's on the state level, right?
Yes.
So I don't really think that, like what she said, just as soon as they get pregnant, that the man should pay, because it's saying if you flip the script,
but we're trolling.
The woman gets pregnant and the man says, "Hey, I don't want."
It's a federally funded program, sir.
I don't recall speaking.
But let's go back to the original point. I was trolling. I don't think you should be put on child support right when the baby gets it. However, right? If you are a man that is not taking care of your child, you should be put on child support, right? And also, if you don't pay your child support in 1 month, not the whole thing, but if you miss multiple payments, or you got any text message saying I'm not giving you, because there's a lot of men that hold leverage, vice versa, because I know how y'all like to do. Well, what about the women? We're not talking about that right now. For the men that hold leverage over their mothers, over their child's mother, talking about I'm not gonna buy him no shoes because blah 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 blah. You got all that stuff. We know about the stuff that goes on, right? You should go to jail. Listen, I understand. Like I'm different type of. If you don't take care of your child, you should go to jail. Pay. That's what I believe. You made that goddamn baby.
Well, they don't know. I raised both of my boys by myself, so they don't even apply to me. But to comment from old boy a while ago when he was saying Joe Biden did something. Joe Biden was also responsible for the 94 crime bill, right? Then we're going to fast forward in time. Kamala was the deciding vote in the Inflation Reduction Act, right?
Okay, so Ms. McConnell voted against the 94 crime bill because he said it was too soft. And he was a Republican.
Fam, I didn't interview. You had the floor, bro. I didn't say this. I didn't interrupt you.
Well, let him finish. Let him finish. Go ahead.
I gave everybody a time to speak. Respectful, bro. But another thing, bro, is you already been in office, right? Why not introduce some of these policies over this time so when you get ready to campaign, your ground work has already been set, right? She could have been campaigning the whole time she was in office. Now, yeah, she didn't have that much time because Joe Biden stepped down and basically handed her the spot, right? But you've already been in office for almost 4 years, right? What did you do in that time to, you know what I'm saying, to, like, you could have at least implemented some policies or, doing something, right? What did you do that whole time?
Breezy,
I just want to ask a question. I just want to ask one question. I just really don't understand comparing a vice president to a person who's already been the president before. Like, it's crazy to me. I'm not understanding how y'all can do it. She's a vice president, and now she asks what kind of bill she was doing. She didn't even get a chance to be president, and she has all this smoke towards her. It doesn't make any logical sense. Go ahead, Zena. You got some feedback. Let me mute my mic.
Okay. Do you know, Breezy, what the vice president's job is? Do you know what their actual job is? And the reason I'm asking is because basically that's Batman and Robin. Okay. All she can do is what he has her to do, what he gives her to do. She's basically a tiebreaker. That's basically what she is. That's putting it just the easy way. She can't do anything. She don't write policies. She can't do any of that. And then for her to go over into to start making her plan for president, she had no idea she was going into that. She was through into that. So how can she do any of what you just asked?
I don't think they really know what a vice president role is, and I'm starting to realize that the more I think about it.
I agree, Saint. I agree with you. A lot of people don't know.
Well, didn't it say? I don't know if this is true. What in the world? I don't know if this is true or not. But I saw something that said when they did the basically who voted for who, like who voted for Trump and who voted for Kamala, that it says mostly uneducated or under college graduates or people that didn't go to college voted for Trump, and then people who were educated voted for Kamala. Majority of America is majority of America is ignorant, and majority of America don't understand civics. And honestly, around this, if I'm guaranteed, if you do a lot of interviews and just talk to people on a daily basis, you will see that this is probably their first time voting, and this is their first time voting. They didn't do any research. They heard what was said in the media, and they just went out and voted. Majority of America is dumb.
You're probably right. I believe that because I've asked people, do they actually know? They'll say, what did she do? What has she done? And I'm asking you, what do you mean, what has she done? I said, what did Pence do?
You can go to Senate.gov and you can see the bills that she broke the tie on. She was the tie-breaking vote in 33 bills, most of any other VP.
But that's basically all she does.
But who knows about Senate.com?
Congress.gov.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
They don't know about none of that. And y'all
you gotta remember, a lot of people.
The role of a vice president is to pretty much break the tie on votes, I believe in Senate, when they go before Senate, like she testifies, and then she's just, if something goes down with the president, they go up.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it.
That's Batman and Robin. Like I said, that's Batman and Robin.
Mm-hmm. I voted for Kamala, and the reason why.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I said I voted for Kamala,
Uh-huh.
and I look at it this way. Uncle Joe, I call him Uncle Joe. He forgave my student loans $15K. He did, and I did see where Joe was trying to make up for that decision that happened in the 90s. But people want to forget Black leaders was begging Congress to do something because of the drugs and the crime. You want to just, he was not the only person that actually was attached to that bill, but by him being the president, that's the only one that they pick out is the crime bill, the crime bill, the crime bill. And as well, I live in Mississippi too. Joe sent $800 million to our capital to fix the water situation, but we have a governor that is trying to get hold to the money. So guess what? Jackson do not have clean water at this time because a Republican governor is sitting up there trying to figure out how can I get that $800 million? Because the way they sent it, they didn't send it through the regular channel where the governor gets to decide who gets the money. He sent it to Benny Thompson and sent it to the Jackson, Mississippi, which is our capital, to fix it. Our governor, which is Republican, they underfund the city, which is predominantly Black. And yes, Black men did not understand anything other than, can you do something about child support? Trump has told you all everything he's going to do. And guess what? 2025 is that this F around and find out. 2025. Because guess what? You're not getting no check. Guess what? Robots gonna be replacing you. If you're in a union, say bye-bye to your union. All those benefits. I have a friend girl that works for GM. They get up to $42 some an hour. They pay for their medical. But guess what? What happens when the union's gone? All those benefits are off the table. They have to start paying for that medical. But see, people was not thinking about the outcome of this other than the economy was good. It don't mean nothing if you got $100 in your pocket and your roof is falling in. What do that mean?
They hate Democrats so much that they want to get rid of Obamacare because it's after Obama.
Yes.
Not realizing they benefit from that.
Yes. They would not give universal health care. If we're going to talk, we're going to be real about it. They are not going to give universal health care simply because you have some people in this country will rather DIE they give a Black person anything free. They always say Black people are the number one people on welfare. No, we're not. No, we're not. But that's the narrative. Welfare queens. No, we're not. But that's the narrative that they push.
But wait a minute. Wasn't Bernie Sanders for that? Wasn't he for free education and
right?
Okay, but America didn't. When he was running, America didn't get behind him.
No, they were not. They were not.
So I can't even like nobody. The people didn't even vote for him. Like, but that's what you scream that you want.
Right. But see, that's the thing. In Mississippi, you have people in the Delta right now still going outside using a shed for a bathroom right now to this day.
Yeah.
And if Jebediah see you with a car in your yard, Jebediah will vote against you every time simply because you got a car and he don't.
Yeah. You see SNAP benefits.
Buddy left. Oh, buddy left. I was going.
Oh.
I don't know. He left.
Reading his father.
But you know, I have something to add to that too. So when people refer to welfare, I think that people forget that welfare is included in any assistance you get from the government. So welfare would be included in USDA. It'd be in first home buyers. it would be included in a lot of different things, not just the normal things that we think about. So the farmers, they definitely use USDA. They get their write-offs and everything else. So whenever they make it seem like it's just African Americans that are using these programs, it's it's very, very
Problematic.
extremely misleading.
Mm-hmm.
It's true, because in the 80s and 90s, you say welfare queens.
Hold on, let me see what YBC. How you say your name, ma'am or brother? I can't tell what you are. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't see like your profile. You gotta unmute your mic. YBC. All righty. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect that person because that person either don't know how to use TikTok or he couldn't see. And hold on, we got this person who's been going in the comments. Let's see if he come up because he yes or ma'am or sir.
Yes, sir.
What's going on?
Just I don't know what y'all talking about, but the Democrats stopped Bernie from running. The whole country was behind Bernie. They started calling him a socialist, and they took him out. Your own party took him out. So that's a lie with what she said. You could go look that up. That's a lie.
How the Democrats specifically took Bernie Sanders out.
Yes, they did. They
Explain
called
it.
him a socialist, and then they put Biden in charge. And no one really wanted to run with Biden until he went to South Carolina. Jim Claiborne got all the black people behind him in the church, and that's when we started running for him.
Who is they? Who is they?
What you mean? Who's they?
Who is they?
What you mean?
You say they took him out. What Democratic and how did they do that?
Bernie Sanders was running all across the country. He had the whole country behind him. He went to New York. He went to New York. He was running. He was going to run.
Was he on the ballot?
Can you listen to? Let me finish. He was going to run for president, right? He was going to run. It was between him. It was Biden. It was a whole bunch of other people, but he had the biggest lead. He was the one that had everybody behind him. Then the Democrats started calling him a socialist and all of this stuff, and they took him out, and then they put Biden in. And then they went to, because nobody really wanted Biden until they went to South Carolina, and they got Jim Claiborne. He went to all the churches in the South, and he got the black people to follow Biden. Because before that, everybody was talking about Biden and the crime bill. And ma'am, when you're talking about the crime bill, yes, black people did want something to be done, but they did not want 100 times for crack cocaine for one drug over another. They did not want that. So, and that was included in the bill, and it was really bad.
So I'm looking this up. I see no news articles. Are you telling me that I'm going to have to go to YouTube and look at videos of what people are saying? Or is there actually going to be an article that comes up or anything stating that the Democrats specifically themselves, the powers that be, the Antichrist, the whatever, the hidden agendas, the whatever you're saying, took him out? Because I'm looking at this and it's saying, it's not saying the Democrats, it's saying he was losing behind. It didn't say nothing like that. Do you have a site or source?
He wasn't losing behind. He was the best front runner that the Democrats had at the time. And he was leading. He even went to New York and he had 30,000 people out there supporting him. And what happened was Biden and the rest of the Democrats was like, they started separating themselves from him. They started saying, he's a socialist. We don't want to deal with him. He's a socialist. And then they took him out. He resigned. He had stepped down. They made him step down. And then they took over and then Biden took position. That's what happened.
Well,
I'm literally okay. So where can I find this information? But I listen. Men rejoice at correction and being wrong. I don't even know what to be wrong about. I'm just asking, can you cite me to something that specifically says there's an article, a news source, .gov.com?
You could go on YouTube and you could go to Glenn Greenwald, and he will talk about all of this stuff.
So I'm going to
all the stuff that has to do with the Democrats. And the
so
stuff
not the nation.com, not the New York Times, not ABC News, not Newsweek, CNN.
He's a legitimate reporter, and he's always been a legitimate reporter.
So he just has his own podcast.
Oh, what's
That's
his name?
It's Glenn Greenwald, if I'm not mistaken.
Glenn.
Are you done? Are you done?
Greenwald. You say, am I done?
No, I'm talking about.
Is he a Caucasian man?
D.
Yes, he is.
All right. So I need to type in, Bernie Sanders. So okay, I'll watch this video later because
I'm just saying all this stuff is kind of ridiculous. Is if you look at the stats, number one was economy and number two was immigration. So those are the reasons why people voted how they voted. It doesn't matter about none of the name calling, him saying that he touched people by or whatever. All of that stuff doesn't matter when you can't pay your bills and when you live in a border town or you live in New York or Colorado or LA and you got a whole bunch of migrants just running around. So that's what people voted for.
So wait, are you talking about this time around? Right? You're talking about this time around, right? No.
Yes.
Okay. So I get you on that, which is why the Democrats got criticized by their own people by saying that they ignored the everyday American. So even the Democrats are criticizing the Biden and Harris campaign, which is something that we could all agree on. Yeah. Nobody is in disagreement with that. But when you say what else is ridiculous though?
Just like you said earlier, just like what you just said earlier, and I know maybe you were playing around and you wasn't serious, but you said that most Trump supporters are uneducated because of the stats or whatever, they're not college educated. That was said over and over and over again. How do you think you're gonna make people feel when you say stuff like that?
Wait, so that was the polls. That was the polls. That wasn't me.
It was true.
That was the polls. The polls.
Yeah, but I'm trying to explain to you what was said over like the news and stuff. They were saying exactly what you said. They were saying on the news more than one time. So what do you think is gonna happen?
I'm not going to say it wasn't happening, brother. I didn't see anything prior, before the exit polls came out, that they were uneducated. All I saw was it when after. But if it's true, at least it's not misinformation.
It's true.
It's the truth. If it says you're not college graduates, and I don't.
So if you're not a college graduate, you can't make a informative decision. See what I'm saying? When you say stuff like that, you're implying things, and people are not stupid when they hear that stuff.
I wouldn't necessarily say that I wouldn't necessarily say that you haven't you not having a degree makes you uneducated. That would be disingenuous. But I'm going by what they said.
And I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm just trying to say, think about it. If you're saying something like that on the news and you keep saying it, just like I just told you, this whole situation here with Harris has been like a divide. It hasn't been. You could say that she said, yeah, we're going to have a joy campaign, but at the same time, she stooped to Trump's level. You can't talk about somebody and say somebody's trash.
You
stoop to their level and you're calling them names and you're saying, and you're dividing the country. That's what she did.
The country was time out. The country was already divided way before she started shooting shots back. This lady literally, the first debate they had, right, walked up to him, shook his hand, and tried to keep it peaceful the whole time. That whole, the right, what the right was doing, but they literally were calling Puerto Rico a pile of trash in the ocean. They literally made racist jokes towards black folks. Not Trump specifically, but the person that was up there making jokes at their little convention or whatever, literally said, yeah, we was carving, me and my friend was carving watermelon, and niggas still ran to that side of the plantation. So it's like, I find it funny that people keep saying something about this side and this side, but the same evil can be found on the other side as well. But my problem is, brother, hold on, let me mute you now, because somebody got an echo. The only what the hell? I don't know what that is on my computer. My only problem is that the same smoke has not been applied to Kamala's to Trump, right? He's been able to say anything that he want to say, and people are voting for him off of that. People voted for him off of that simple fact. If you would have just say, hey, I didn't just believe in a lot of the stuff that was going on with the left and I voted right. That's it. I would understand that. But it's the criticism. This woman had 90 days, bro. She tried her best. She had to do all these interviews. She couldn't sit down. She couldn't do anything. Her whole from 90 days. She had to keep a straight path to try to win the election. And honestly, if we're being real, we knew she was gonna lose from the start. Let's be honest. Like, come on now.
Can I answer that?
Come on, but go ahead.
Okay, you're right. She did have a short amount of time, but that's not my fault. That's not your fault. Whatever, it happened the way it happened, right? But the time that she had, right? With the time that she had, right? So she brings Megan Thee Stallion in front of us. She brings Cardi B in front of us. No intellectual, real black people.
We've already addressed this.
So then black men start saying stuff like, yo, they start complaining. So then she's like, all right, I'm gonna put up a plan for you guys, at the last minute, like she forgot about us.
Whoa.
These type of things you gotta look at, bro. You gotta really look at these things. How is it cap? She didn't come out with that from day one.
Y'all demand. Wait, time out. Black men, the loudest voices on the internet when it came to the political, not majority black men, because we're not going to throw black men under the bus here, but the ones with the loudest voices. Day one, she running. The first thing that came out of black folks' mouth, black men, she not black. What is she going to do for black folks? She probably not even for reparations. She got to talk to us. She did all those things. You weren't an afterthought. You made your voices known, and once she heard you, she pandered to you. Forget the Megan Thee Stallion part. We already addressed that. Everybody up here has called that trash. Stop twerking. That ain't the place to twerk at. Cool. We just said it online. We just said it. We don't have to talk about that no more. But black men demanded that she go on some interviews. We need to see what she about. Right? Is she for reparations? She's the only candidate of the two that's been up there that said that she's for reparations. And then secondly, what else? She did the interviews, reparations, and then she came out with a black agenda. Black men demanded a black agenda. You demanded, she give you one. Y'all niggas mad. Weed. Well, you were criticizing her for locking niggas up because of weed. Now when she come out and say something, even though that wasn't specifically true, but now that she come out with an agenda, nothing, bro. Let's face the facts here. She did what black men asked her to do. But the problem is, there's nothing that she could have done to win that minority of men over, because that minority of men had their mindset made to not vote for her and to not like her. Okay. But to say that you were an afterthought is BS. Now, the twerking and the nonsense that was going on, absolutely ridiculous. Trash. Why? This ain't the place for that shit. This is not the place, but this is not a club. Everybody, majority of people up here can agree to that. We've already given you that. That was dumb. But black men did demand. Basically, what I'm saying, everything that black men asked for, the loudest voices online, not majority, just the loudest voice online, right? She did, bro. But there was nothing she could have done because those group of people already had their mind made up that they weren't going to vote for her. And then you even had some men talking about she's a woman, she can't run the country. I find that funny coming from black men, since y'all say we mostly raised by single mothers. It seems like women are running the household, but I beg to differ. But basically, it was they had their mindset on not voting for her, fam. There was nothing she could have done. So don't say that y'all were an afterthought, because that's cap. We made our voices known, not us up here, right? But them loud ninjas made their voices known as soon as she announced, oh, she ain't getting nothing from me. She got to prove herself. I find it, and you know how trash it is, bro. Not to go down that route, but I've said this before, and I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not even trying to pander. I'm really not. Just find it funny that I know she's not black, but just a person of color has to prove themselves to people of color. But that white man ain't got to do shit. I love the Sambo. I love the Sambo. The Sambo is amazing. But go ahead, brother.
Well, I'm gonna just say this. I'm not gonna continue to deal with people that keep giving me broken promises decade after decade. So I'm not gonna keep doing that. You know what I mean? Like that's insanity. You know what I mean? That's expecting something that's really not gonna change. So I'm not gonna do that. So, you know, I'm not gonna jump and do something crazy, but I'm gonna look at what's going on. And from what I see that's going on, it's just not looking good for the Democratic Party and the things that they're doing. And so when I see that, that's gonna make me step away from them. So it has nothing to do with Trump, really. Like, to be honest, I'm not a big fan of his, but I'm not gonna stay on the side that's been telling me, yo, I got you, and they don't have me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna keep doing that. So that was just my decision.
I got you. I feel you. Yeah, I got one question. I got one question, bro. Just one. I just want you to ask yourself, when is the last time you had a tangible that you could hold? Man, we got an echo. Hold on. When is the last time you had a tangible? Hold on, Zena. Hold on. When is the last time you had a tangible that you could hold her up to or hold a person up to? She had a plan for Black men. Okay? She had a plan. You could read the plan. You can literally pull up her Black agenda. Right? Whether you like everything, at least she had one. Right? She had some good stuff. And what was like for small businesses, 50,000 or something like that? I could pull it up on the computer. I'm just lazy. But it was something for small businesses, something to do with weed. She had a whole bunch. She had a Black agenda. You got something tangible that you can hold her accountable to make these things happen, fam. Okay? Trump don't have nothing. So wouldn't it have been a wise choice to probably lean this way this time? And if she don't make it happen, if she don't do nothing, now you make a mass exodus from the party and go to the right. Now, just say, you know what, we done with you. Now you have forced the Democratic Party to have to cape for you. Right? That would have been the wise decision, to have her win and you have a tangible to hold her accountable to. But honestly, I can't even blame, but honestly, yeah, you can answer that question, but honestly, I can't even really blame Black folks. There was a lot of Black folks that didn't show up to vote, but I can't even put this on Black folks specifically, because really it's them Latinos and the white folks that won the election for the Democrat. But just based on what I'm saying, wouldn't it have been wise to have her win? Now you have something tangible to hold her accountable to. And if she doesn't make it happen, now you go with, now you just give the Republicans your vote, or you give the independent your vote, because now you're forcing them to do something. That would have been a wise decision, don't you think?
Well, for me, it's a couple of things. She lost me a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm not
when did she lose you, brother? When did she lose?
So when she was debating Biden, when she was trying to run for president herself, she called him a racist, and then she ran with him. You know what I'm saying? So that right there for me,
that's who he picked.
Yeah, that right there for me was not something that I wanted to be a part of. And then
apology back like 40 years ago and holding him accountable, and then he then admitted and changed his ways. That's different than voting for an active racist.
Wait, that's who
she called him that in a debate, though.
Okay, that's fine. But
she called him that in the debate, and then she ran with him. He picked her, and she accepted and ran with him.
Why wouldn't she take it? Why wouldn't she take it?
Okay, so that's on y'all. I'm just telling you my opinion. And then when she started running right now, her first agenda was not for the Black males. The only time it was just like her last, I think, month and a half. Then she put something on the board. Before that, she wasn't talking about nothing.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm not gonna roll with that.
Okay, so I'm really starting to think there's a psyop when y'all are talking and saying that Democrats have done absolutely nothing for y'all. Granted, we all can arguably sit here and say they need to do more. But over the past 20 some odd years, there has been policies, legislations that pertain to healthcare, small businesses, prison reform, police reform, just over what was it in I can't remember the years, but the reason why police have body cameras is to protect Black men from police violence. But y'all sit up here and say that they have done nothing. Riddle me this. What has Trump done for Black men?
$1,200.
I'm in the South Bronx, so I haven't seen nothing that Democrats have done in the South Bronx. It looks the same to
What does
me.
Trump do for Black men?
I told you that's not the issue for me. That's not the issue for me. I'm not going to deal with people.
I just got I think I just got I'm gonna win my appeal because I know I didn't say anything wrong. But I just got yeeted off of TikTok for a second. I don't know what happened. You know what's crazy? I didn't have any outrage. I didn't have any I wasn't mad when Trump won or nothing like that. I didn't care, like, because at the end of the day, like, I'm saved by Jesus Christ, and I'm gonna get through these 4 years like we got through the last 4 years. But my thing, just hearing why certain people voted for certain things, right? I just don't understand why that happened. Like, when you say that you voted for this way, Shannon, you're on a Democratic plantation. Like, what are we talking about? What plantation? All I'm trying to do is call out the hypocrisy of why certain men said they're going for certain men said they're going for Trump. Now, majority of Black men still voted for Kamala, right? But what I'm saying is that there was a tangible to hold a Miss Kamala up to. There was a tangible. And then if you don't get it, right? If you don't get the tangible, now Black folks make a mass exodus and leave the Democratic plantation behind. But this time it was a tangible that you hold them up to. So this constant criticism that Miss Kamala was getting, that Trump's not, it just doesn't make any sense. And we're talking about being Black. We're talking about something specifically for Black folks. That's what you demanded. You demanded something specifically for Black folks. She got 90 days or whatever. She come out with an agenda. That's not good enough. She goes on these interviews. That's not good enough. She's for Donald Trump literally said he's not for reparations. And he's playing in your face. He's finna give white folks reparations. He's finna give white folks. Think about that. Think about that. You, as a Black person, he's finna give white folks reparations. Think about that. You can't think about that for a second. He doesn't believe in diversity, equity, and inclusion, or obviously, I think I messed up the E word, but he don't believe in DEI. They are literally saying it's anti-white racism. Imagine that. Listen to me. Imagine that anti-white racism. How? Because we're explaining the dark parts of American history. Bro, this whole country was built off of bloodshed. There is no good in American history. Let me tell you something. There is no good in American history. It was built off your Black behinds. They destroyed natives. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? They put smallpox blankets on the natives that was here and drove them out, all in the name of a false God, not the true God. God wouldn't have told them to manifest destiny and go kill off a whole group of people in the name of God. Wow, think about that. We can't even talk about the dark parts of history. They don't even want that in the schools. They don't even want slavery in the schools. Sorry, black folks. Sorry, black folks. Slavery is part of your history. If you are a black American, listen, I know some people's going to get mad. I don't care. There is a difference between black American and African American. If you don't understand the sentiment, I don't know. The statement, I don't know what to tell you. Miss me with that whole diaspora stuff, because nobody messes with you as a black American. If you are a descendant of slave, you are a black American. I'm not saying this on your African roots or nothing like that, but you black, fam. And you better start paying attention to how other black folks view you. You're lesser. Now, I'm not trying to make everything about race. I'm not trying to make everything about race. I appreciate the super sticker, Miss Forever. Thank you. I'm not trying to make everything about race, but they're trying to take out certain parts of your history out of the school. That's your history. Black history is American history, but yet yeet out the slavery in the textbooks. Take it all out. We want to talk about it. We just want to indoctrinate them to the good of America. Name the good in America. Name the good. Nothing good. Listen, good in America's. There is no starting point of good in America. You can't find it. You won't find it. Every invention, every creation came off of your black behinds. The North was trading with the South. The benefits of slave work that you were working as a black, that your people, not you today, but like, you know, your ancestors were working, but they want to take it out. Think about how evil those people were. How you discover land that people are already living on. You know, that was the greatest mind F in the world. How you discover land that someone else is on. Look at Devin. Look at Devin in the comments. If you don't like America, move to North Korea. If you don't listen, look at the comments. Let me put this up. Look at this. If you don't like America, move to North Korea. Okay, go back to the mount. Wait, what ethnicity are you, Devin? Are you black or white or Hispanic or what are you? What are you? Look, if you don't like America, move to North Korea. If he's a Caucasian person, right? If he's a Caucasian person, give the natives back their land because you're living on stolen land. Would you do that, Devin? I'll go when y'all go. I'll go when the Caucasians go. If the Caucasians give the natives back their land, forget them casinos. Give the natives back this whole America, right? I'll go find a tribe. You see the stupid stuff that people talk. But y'all, bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. But y'all, you know, you can't be about. People don't want. People don't want the truth. People don't want to be balanced. I never said you shouldn't vote for Trump. Never said you couldn't vote for Trump. There's nothing wrong with you voting for Trump. But you got to ask yourself why. And when I say there's nothing wrong with you voting for Trump, what I'm saying is your ancestors died for you to have the right to vote. You have the ability to think for yourself. And you should use that ability. But when I'm listening to the reasons in which you're doing something, some of the reasonings don't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. You voted for Trump because he sounded like a man and he said he was going to do this, and Kamala's flip-floppy and blah, blah, blah. What are we talking about? I didn't mean to say Kamala. I said her name wrong. Kamala. Kamala, y'all gotta forgive me. I don't know. It's always I for some I just naturally want to pronounce that K. I can't. I naturally want to say Kamala. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Kamala, right? I just find that just I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know what to tell y'all. And you can't have any balance in these conversations. I'm just calling out the criticism. Because again, this is what y'all said. This is what y'all said. So, you know, oh well. But you know, I do understand, you know, if you feel like you've been voting for a certain way for so long and you decided to vote for Trump, I get it. I get it. But at the same time, you just didn't demand. You went. It's like crossing over into another country without knowing where you're going. Right? It's like you went over to the other side, but you didn't demand nothing from that side. You demanded absolute nothing. Appreciate the super chat, Gene. She say Donald Trump should be tried for treason. And this is what I'm saying. Like, it's gonna get real. Like, let me show y'all these, like, let me show y'all the stupidity. Because I did a video of this stuff, bro. Like the absolute stupidity of some of these people, bro. It's dumb. Like it's so stupid. And I'm gonna just use one of my own videos as a response, because I got the clip on here. But what in the heck? My bad. So I'm just like, I'm pretty sure y'all seen this already. Probably some of y'all have watched my video, but like, let me just show y'all the stupidity of the reason that, and like, you just can't make this stuff up. You can't. What the hell? Why did I go to full screen? Look, I just want y'all to see the dumb stuff, man. Like, like stream your ad stage. Let's see.
Let in hundreds or thousands of people who already have criminal records. If deporting them create
Full screen that real quick.
they let in hundreds or thousands of people who already have criminal records. If deporting them creates a mass deportation, I'm all for it.
But what if rounded up in all of that are people who work on a farm? They're doing the jobs that Americans don't want to do. Does that worry you?
That wouldn't be fair.
That wouldn't be fair. That wouldn't be fair. Bro. That wouldn't be fair. That wouldn't be fair. This is what you voted for. That's what he said. Would be. It's literally fair. You know why? Because they came over here illegally, making them a criminal.
Of course, you know, they need to make sure that they don't throw away, they don't kick out, they don't deport people that are family oriented.
That they don't deport people that are family oriented. What do you mean by that? They're illegal. They came over here illegally. They broke the law. Just complete dummies. Complete dummies, bro. And you can't make this stuff up. What the heck? I did not mean to do that. That you cannot make this stuff. Let me show you something else. Just in case you haven't seen it. Just in case you haven't seen it. Goodness gracious. What? I don't even know what this little young dude was even saying. He couldn't even articulate himself well. Let me show you this. Let's change this to this setting. Let me show y'all this, bro. I did this today.
It's like Kamala ain't like take no stance on none. Like she wasn't clear. Like she wasn't standing on none. Trump was at least standing on stuff. Like he had clear. He told you what he was gonna do, what he wanted. She was like flip flop. Like she wasn't standing. She wasn't standing on none. Like society getting soft. Like everything's so soft, sensitive, filtered, and all that. And then you got Trump. He gonna say what he want, like regardless. He don't really got no filter. He gonna say what he want.
What that mean? What does that mean though? What does that mean? How does Trump saying whatever how does Trump saying whatever he wants to say benefit black folks? How does Trump saying whatever he wants to say benefit black folks? Make that make sense. Ooh, because he get up there and he's macho man.
As far as the right, there are a lot of young men who see themselves in the examples that they're seeing on the right. They see principled people, whether they come from the same religious or social background as they do. They see people who are about their family. On the left, you see this notion that a family can look like anything other than a man and a woman. And there are a lot of young men who don't believe in that. They don't agree with that.
And I don't know everything, but one of my theories is because
I concede to that. I get that. As a Christian, I don't believe that I believe that the starting part of a family is man and woman. I'm with you on that. But when you start talking about a black agenda, and when you say she's not standing on anything, that's the problem that I'm having. Because she was standing on a black agenda that was written out.
we're not meeting the needs of average, everyday working citizens. People are telling you groceries are too high. People are telling you that rent prices are out of control.
And secondly, who on the right are they talking about black that's principle based? Or are they talking about white Republican men? Because who on the right are they talking about are good examples of men on the right? Who? Have y'all not heard the stuff that comes? The right talks trash about y'all all the time, about us folks all the time. They don't even want you here. But okay, but okay. I'm with you. If this what you want, I'm with you. And let me tell you something. Bro. I haven't fought. Listen, if Project 2025 was to come to pass, right? Like all that stuff, you're either going to survive or you're not. I ain't worried. Point blank. Listen, me, I'm not worried. I'm not on that fearmonger stuff. I'm not worried. My faith is not down here. My faith is in the Lord. I am not worried. But it is what it is. If it was to happen, maybe then you'll finally unite as black folks and stand together. Or you can do to everybody for themselves if you want to. That wouldn't be a good idea. Because you can't fight them all. You can't. I'm sorry. It don't matter how strong you think. You're not Samson. And they didn't have bullets back then. I'm pretty sure bullets wouldn't have worked on Samson anyway, because he was filled by the Holy Spirit. So probably would have made him bulletproof. Right? But I'm just saying. You can't fight everybody. You can't fight every claimant. You're one woman, one man. You better either y'all gonna come together and thug it out. This ain't gonna be worse than Project 2025 wouldn't be worse than slavery and everything we endured in slavery. So you'll be all right. It's either gonna make you or break you. So let's continue.
They will, tend to hedge toward conservatism because those clips speak to them better. The Joe Rogans of the world, all those kind of conservative clips that they listen to are podcasts that they listen to speak to them.
What Joe Rogan speaks to black men? He said conservative clip. What conservative clip? Anton Daniel speaks to black men? There's a difference between a conservative and a MAGA supporter. You can be conservative, but you don't have to be MAGA. MAGA's a cult. I'm not blaming. I'm not mad at your vote. Nobody has the right. It's just the reasonings behind it. Joe Rogan, he literally named Joe Rogan as if I don't even watch Joe Rogan. I do not watch Joe Rogan. Maybe I should to see what y'all are getting from Joe Rogan. Man, listen. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I'm tired. I had sent the link to one, but I don't think I pinned it. Did somebody else pin it? I'll be live tomorrow. But again, listen. You're gonna be all right. Listen, black women, black men. You're gonna be all right, bro. You're gonna be all right. Don't be fear-mongered. Don't be fear-mongered. You're gonna be straight. And hopefully, that things turn around. Hopefully, going into 2025, that we have so much to focus on instead of these stupid things about black men and black women. Not stupid things, but like these dumb clips. These dumb clips of black women. I mean, not black women, black men talking about whatchamacallit. Oh man, I appreciate it, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that, fam. Appreciate you so much. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. What the hell? What was I saying? Oh, all these clips of black women and black men and stuff that's being said. Hopefully, there's so much to focus on that these conversations will die out. No, because literally it's time, bro. It's time. It's time for these red pill people, pink pill. I don't know what pill y'all chose to put up y'all butt in these mornings, but enough is enough. Enough is enough. Like, my God, can we please? But listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. Every time something stupid, you just give me content to talk about, and I'm gonna break it down every time. But there's so much to talk about, bro. Like we got politics, right? We could talk about the movies. It's a whole bunch of stuff that can be talked about. We could talk about food. We could talk about how, being a loving husband is, right? And a wife. Stuff. There's so much stuff. How the importance of family. Instead of saying that black women ruin the family and stupid stuff like that, or black women are the enemy, such as these men say. It is so much to talk about. We could talk about Jesus. We could talk about it all. But y'all keep talking about black women and black men and stuff like that, bro. It's so much to talk about. It's so much to life. Talk about the stock market. But you know what goes viral? Those clips about what somebody said dating. And I got y'all, you know, every time somebody say something stupid, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. Be like, here we go again. And I'll go ahead and break it down and call them out for what they saying. But it is what it is. What else? Yeah, I'm praying for y'all. I'm praying for y'all. I'm praying for us, man. I'm praying for us. Do you need to be having this conversation with a? Yeah, I know that. Like, I that's why I brought up the facts. Like, majority of black folks still voted for Kamala. Let me rephrase that. Majority of black folks that voted for Kamala. Okay. Apparently, there's been these. Well, I haven't looked at the data, so I can't even speak on it. But a lot of black people didn't show up to vote based on the population or whatever. I can't speak to that. But based on how the voting turned out, majority of black folks still voted for Kamala. God, why I keep wanting to say Kamala? God, Lee, I haven't had that problem in a long time. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the live. I'm gonna go to call it night. We are going live tomorrow. I got y'all. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I hope nothing bad happens tomorrow. I really don't. Like, I really hope nothing bad happens tomorrow. Oh, it's so sad, just the state of the world and how we are in right now. But anyway, wait, this is the part of the live I do pray over my live. So those who are not Christian or not believers, you can feel free to leave. But it's going to be very Holy Spirit filled prayer at the end of this. So if you want to listen, those who have ears, let them hear. Those who don't, you can remove yourself because you don't believe, and that's fine. But I always warn you because that's the type of person I am. However, what do you need prayer for? For actually, forever, don't put your business on there. I'll pray for you though. I'll pray for you though. I don't even know your real name, but I got you. I'm finna close my eyes now. Dear Heavenly Father, we want to say thank you. Lord, first of all, I just want to say, please forgive me for the cuss words that was used. I'm trying to do better. Some of them slipped out. Please forgive me. I pray that I have more self-control and discipline for being a bad representation of you sometimes because of what's coming out of my mouth. So God, I want to say, please forgive me. Also, Lord, I want to pray for everybody in the chat that they receive something from this conversation, that they walk away with a little something to think about. And God, I just want to say, we just want to say thank you. Lord, we always worry about the big things in life. And like when we go get the new car, the new house and all this, that, and the third, or when we go make more money. But God, we never celebrate you for just who you are and say thank you for life right now in this moment. If we got food in the refrigerator, we don't say thank you for that. We don't thank you for the air in our lungs. We don't even thank you for our health. But we act like every day we just going to be waking up and be around to see 60, 70, 80 years old, Lord, knowing that one day we could lose our life. But God, we want to be a better representation of you each and every day we wake up. Lord, I want to pray for Palestine and Gaza. I haven't really been keeping up with what's going on over there, but God, you know what's going on over there. And I want to say, I pray for the people that's suffering through that. And God, right now, I just want to pray for peace. I don't know what's going to happen under Trump's presidency, but God, we will get through these 4 years like we got through the last 4 years because you're still on the throne. And it doesn't matter who's in the presidential seat, God. We love you. We thank you, God. I want to pray for the young lady in my chat room. Her name, you know her real name. I don't, but Miss Forever. She asked for prayer. So God, whatever she's going through, whatever she needs, God, I pray that you touch her heart, and I pray that that you bring her closer to you, and I pray that whatever she's seeking and whatever she's asking for, that God, you give her that. If it's rooted in your heart, if it's full of kindness, if it's something that's not prideful or boastful, God, that you make that come true. Lord, help her. Whatever she needs. If she's a single mother, help her with her child. If she's not, if she's not, just be there for her, God. Whatever she needs, God. I'm just giving examples, but whatever she needs, God, I just pray that you touch her right now in the powerful name of Jesus. And God, I want to say thank you for everything. Thank you for my wife. Thank you for life. Thank you for a job, because I know people are going through it. People are going through it. Hopefully, God, we pray for our economy. that you change the economy, that you reset things, that we get back balance in our world. God, we pray for our youth. Lord, if it's anybody that needs you, Lord, it's the youth. I pray that you make men strong again, not toxic strong, but strong, willing to stand on your word and willing to be there for their children, willing to be great fathers, willing to be great leaders. And God, I pray for our women, that you make them strong women, not strong as in masculine as people say, Lord. Lord have mercy. I'm sorry for using your name in vain. But I pray that you help them in being a mother, help them in being a friend, help them in being a teacher, help them in being a CEO. God, help them in their day-to-day basis as they walk through life. They need you, Jesus. We all need you. We can't do nothing without you, God. We can't walk across the street without you, God. We can't open our eyes without you. Every day we are on this earth, it is a gift. Every day we have breath in our lungs, it is a gift, because we know any moment it can be taken away, because you gave us the breath of life, and it's only right that you take it back. And God, not only that, we thank you for dying for us 2,000 some years ago on a cross that we deserved. You did nothing wrong, Jesus, but you took the perfect penalty for us, a death that we deserved, but you came down and said, I'll take it. And you made us righteous, not by our own doing, it's by you. And God, we thank you for that. Sometimes we don't even go back and read the gospel to see what you actually did and why we are called to be disciples and be followers of you, God, because we don't even go back and read what you did. But yet we want to call ourselves Christians, but we don't even try to seek you daily. But we Christian, though. No, God, we need to be devoted to you in everything that we do. So, God, I pray for, God, I want to say thank you. And again, I pray for everybody, every person that's here in the chat, and God, the people that came in and out, I pray that you touch them too. I pray that you call them too. We thank you for everything, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Love y'all. I love y'all. I will see some of y'all never been smacked behind the head in church for talking in the shows. I was not ready to see that comment. I was not ready to see that comment, but that is funny. That is funny. You see, like you sit right there and a Bible come in the back of your head, bro. Just boom, boom, like, bro. That is funny. That is that is funny. Oh, look at this, bro. Cammy caught me off guard, bro. Cammy caught me off guard, bro. Look at this. Look at this. Some of y'all that was smacked behind the head in church for talking. Oh, I opened my eyes and saw that right away. But anyway, man, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I love y'all. We'll be back. The link will be up. I sent it to one pro. I thought they wanted to come, but they never did. But I guess I never pinned it. So next time I will. So tomorrow, if you want to come up and talk to me, there will be the link will be here, and you can click it. You just have to go through the process with your phone, and I'll be able to bring you up, and we can have a discussion. We can have a conversation about it. But yeah. But thank y'all for joining me, man. And other than that, y'all have a good night. See y'all tomorrow. Peace out.